Friends don't lie.
Christopher Robin, what exactly is doing nothing?
Well, I'm told it means going along, listening to all the things you can't hear, and not bothering. You can't hear. No matter what I do, always be together. You should know. Always be together. No matter what I do, always be together. Always be together. No matter what I do, always be together. You should know. Always be together. No matter what I do, always be together. Every song, wherever you ever, every song, and you will always answer.
Your heart's running away with your head. Come on. I've thought it all out. It just wouldn't work. It just isn't done that well. The son of the queen. Laugh, hang.
Could you let go and yes, those poor people. Well, now we're beginning. Could you let go and
Yeah, I guess so. That's me too.
Laugh, hang.
use me? Done it.
Laugh, hang.
Oh, that's me too.
Laugh, hang.
Use me?
Come on. Don't overdo it.
Oh, that's me.
I guess that you done it.
Oh, that's me.
They'll be seen.
Oh, that's me.
I guess that you done it.
Oh, that's me.
They'll be seen.
Oh, that's me.
I guess that you done it.
Oh, that's me.
They'll be seen.
Oh, that's me. Oh, that's me.
I guess that you done it.
The son of the queen. Laugh, hang.
Could you let go and
I'd like to.
yes, now we're beginning. Could you let go and
Yeah, I guess so. That's me too.
done it.
Oh, that's me too.
Done it.
Love you more than life itself.
Oh, that's me.
I guess that you done it.
Oh, that's me.
They'll be seen.
Oh, that's me.
I guess
I'd like to.
yes,
Oh, that's me.
They'll be seen.
Oh, that's
Oh boy.
that's me.
I guess that you
I don't think chat's ready. Okay. I'll give you a 3, 2, 1.
I guess that you done it.
Oh boy. All right. I'm going to do it here. You ready? Okay.
I've realized that I need to be crystal clear about what I believe, so there's no room for ambiguity. Listen up, Anita keeps denying the pussy, bitch. You'll find me it's not like these fucking who get down on their knees and go shrine to the pussy, please. Cause how am I supposed to even compete with African wildebeest? This slut married a millionaire, took most of the hair that grows on his head. She just wanted to date a tramp and shoot heroin. Trust me, she'd come drain froggy fresh too if I didn't boot her from the main event. We never faking, never go woke. I tell you, then awakened. Man, she's one with the pigs. How can she hate bacon? And she'd say something like, if you ain't earned a strike, boy, I guess it's there for the taking. I took 2 shots right to the hippocampus. Shook like a bitch while my bitch spread her fat puss. Took 2 shots right to the hippocampus and started crying right before I get the canvas. Damn, that's a Can you remember when you weren't such oh my god, I thought you were actually funny when you were such everywhere I go, look at this damn
I don't know what your chat's saying right now, but
now that's a straight up I don't think anyone deserves that level of cruelty.
I need to open up your stream.
It's also indoctrinated a lot of people into thinking that this is an okay way to behave. I got bullied for my packed lunch when I was at school. Dropped my head in the toilet, wrapped a chain and then pulled. One day I called him, thought it would be cold. 20 years later, I don't throw punches, I prep bowls. My wife's fucked at least 100 of the same fools. They've stretched the bitch open with their medical tools.
Shut the fuck up, Ian, and sit on the cock stool.
My head's still in the toilet eating all the soft stool. You dumb bitch, how can you display the gash to everyone at the motherfucking creator clash? So guess they finally grasp that G-rated ass is worth 20 times more than a chin. Need a blast, can still taste dried up jizz on this beta cash. Let's just say became attached. Ian dropped the keys, dropped the paper stash. Didn't even leave here with my name attached. That's all in the past, I'm the future of this bitch. Why else would they call me Beta Max? Man, their niece is a blast. Sometimes we sit back and laugh and just freeze frame the moment that my face got smashed. She says that it's her favorite match, my greatest chance to get a semi-dilated snatch. So when your legs open smoothly and almost mechanically, I know it's the ass whooping fucking wasabi handed me. God damn! That's a Can you remember when you weren't such a dude, I thought you were actually funny when you were such a nothing but everywhere I go, look at this damn now that's straight up I'm also sorry to all the black viewers and minority groups who had to put up with that video. I was being cruel, hateful, bigoted, and being very uncaring about people's feelings.
Oh my god.
oh, you know, if I knew I wasn't going to get banned for playing that song, I would play the uncensored version, but I know for a fact that that is definitely not safe. Well, it is safe for the uploader. Probably they keep it unmonetized, but YouTube would definitely not love me for that one.
Just unmonetize it immediately. It'll be fine. Just
Exactly.
don't tell Bull.
Oh, hello, chat. Welcome today.
I love my gamer words.
I took away your gamer words today, at least.
That's what I call my chat.
Oh,
I have to remind them
really?
every time not to actually call them to say the gamer words.
That is funny. I don't know if any of your chat is familiar with the song.
Based on what I was gonna sing, yes. It just sucks because apparently my Discord audio was fucked up. And so they missed like the first minute and a half, which is like the best part. So I'm professional streamer at your service.
It's totally okay. You'll get there eventually. How are you doing tonight, by the way? It's been a hot minute.
Yeah. I mean, it's been going good. It's been going good.
Mm-hmm.
Flying close to the sun as per usual, but I haven't got burnt yet.
Perfect. You've been staying. Well, I mean, it's pretty cold outside right now. You've been staying warm.
Oh yeah. If anything, a little bit too warm. Me in my destro closet.
Yeah.
The furnace 5 feet away from me. So.
Chad is asking, is that a fox woman? I guess maybe partially. I forgot. How do you identify? What is your Tumblr identification?
Well, excuse me, how dare you forget my identity? I've explained this to you over and over again. I am a 1/3 elf, a 1/3 dragon, and 1/3 human. I am an amalgamation. Thank you very much. Use those pronouns correctly.
Perfect. Perfect. So I guess, chat, technically you are correct, but she is not a full fox. You're
I'm not,
a little bit of everything.
I'm a wolf!
Ain't that amazing? Bam ram you to your fleece be true. Oh goodness. Sorry, I'm still pulling up links because I had ideas for what I wanted to do, and I'm still pulling it up. But let me explain. Tonight is a exciting night. I decided, apropos of nothing, that I wanted to talk about Mudahar again. Somebody that you've informed me that you are not like that familiar with. You've seen his videos occasionally, but you're not too deep on the Mudahar lore. Is that correct?
I didn't know he existed until December when he had the whole controversy with Nux thing, and that's because it was on my Twitter timeline. And I was like, I don't know who this person is. I don't really care. I don't even know who Nux is at this point. Like, I'm just going to move on. He wore the Sonichu medallion. That's good enough for me.
Fair enough. Chad says 1/3 dumb, 1/3 woman, 1/3 fox. Got it, Akko. That's not fair, Chad.
They're fucking right, that's for sure. Oh, they're 100% right.
Oh, fuck.
If anything, I think it needs to be a little bit more than dumb.
So is it 2/3 dumb, 1/3 fox, and 1/3 woman?
Exactly, math and assing.
Oh, fuck. That's amazing. That's beautiful. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about Mudahar because Mudahar has gotten into some people wouldn't consider this really controversy. This is more just something that is worth critiquing. I know that the commentary community has critiqued this and talked about it, but I want to talk about it because I've decided that I am going to do the sin of comparing one content creator to another. And so today we are going to compare Mudahar to Idubbbz, who is another creator that you told me you're not that well versed in. You just vaguely know about him now. Is that correct?
So I've actually known about him, I guess, a lot more than Mudahar. Because like I've known of Idubbbz since my early days of the internet. Like he always was the troll. I've seen like clips and different videos from him. Just never really became a fan, and because he was just kind of within a similar space of what I was watching, but like I never really got into him stuff. And so like, and then he just like fell off, and then I heard about how he trolls remorse and went crazy and all that stuff, and I'm just like, well, another one has fallen, boys. Rest in peace. Pretty much. So yeah, Idubbbz is somebody that a lot of people look at and is like, man, what the fuck happened to you? And so what we're going to do is I am going to show you, I'm just going to go over both stories today. We're going to go over Mudahar's most recent, so I'm going to try and speed run through the Idubbbz stuff and then go through the Mudahar stuff, because Mudahar is really the meat and potatoes of what I wanted to go through. But I pulled up a lot of links of videos that I want to show off, and we're not going to show off the whole thing. We're just going to show bits and pieces of it so that I can kind of get my point across. Why can't I just enjoy funny animes? Because. So that is the goal for today. And I think also you brought up that you wanted to talk about Twitch a little bit as well. Yeah, I mean, we can do whatever floats your boat.
Perfect. I did tell them all that this might go for quite a long time. So we'll definitely donate some time to the Twitch stuff towards the end, because chat, excuse me, as always, Twitch is fucking up and pissing people off left, right, and center. So we'll include that in here tonight.
No surprise.
But before we begin, really quickly, since this is your second time back, do you want to tell people where they can find you?
Oh, yeah. So I stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. I used to stream my Kick. I might one day be able to stream my Kick again. I just can't at the moment. And everything should be under Amalgamite or Amalgamite_VT. And I guess I got a Discord server. And then I guess if you like political content, there we go. There, I can show myself now. If you like political content, I guess check me out. I have a side of games, but for the most part, I do focus on politics. I do have a right-leaning bias. And yeah, I guess I don't know how to show. But anyway, chat. Make sure I have a link in the YouTube description to check out Oko. So make sure you do that too, guys. Yeah, she's cool. She's
very
cool.
much
She's cool. She
appreciated.
somehow was able to tolerate me, so she's very cool.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, and chat, if you are on YouTube, I did include her name in the title, so you should be able to just click on it and it'll take you over there. But without further ado, I'm going to stream my screen to you, and I will occasionally blacken my screen if I need to. Here, I'm going to pause my music as well. Chat, today we're talking about this beautiful, lovely man. I'm sorry. I know that, like, he didn't take this seriously. I know you didn't really take this seriously, but man, is that the most autistic looking face I've ever seen somebody put on while putting on a Sonichu medallion. Oh gosh, do you see this right now?
Yeah, oh my, yeah, he anticipates stuff. He is waiting for it. He is not prepared for what's going to be coming up next.
No, he is not. You want to know what's funny though? He's not the only person. Believe it or not, he and Idubbbz have both had a Sonichu medallion. Idubbbz himself.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, before the fall, Idubbbz also put on a Sonichu medallion and also fell from grace, very sadly and unfortunately. So it like you said, it makes sense why both of these individuals struggled, so to speak. But today what we're going to do is I'm going to talk about what we're going to do first is we're going to start off by going over some clips showing off the old Idubbbz. I hope none of these have him saying very explicit words here. That would be very naughty for us here. I mean, like, some people may enjoy it, but I won't. But what we're going to do first is we're going to review the old Idubbbz. We're going to review the current Idubbbz, and then we're going to use that as a comparison to how Mudahar is kind of like changed up. Because in my personal opinion, Mudahar has kind of changed in a somewhat similar way. So here, do you have the screen up here?
I do.
I do. Perfect. Here.
So one thing I don't have scuffed right now.
Awesome. So let me know if you hear audio.
I have osteoporosis.
I do.
Awesome. So this is the old Idubbbz chat.
Crippling depression.
That look okay. Hands down, that is definitely what crippling depression looks like.
I 100% actually I remember that reference. Like that it was like repeated all over my school back in the day.
Yup. I absolutely love it. Oh fuck.
What a lovely day.
I don't know how he did that and didn't hurt himself. That is disgusting.
I'm gay.
I don't know what he's wearing there. That looks disgusting.
I could breathe. Ah, lucky day. Lucky for me.
Oh gosh. But as you can see, this is like...
I can smell you, Keem.
Oh, that's so gross! Oh, fuck. That is disgusting. I am sorry, chat.
Any last words, Keemstar?
Drama Alert Nation now over 1,386,000.
Oh shoot, this stream's getting demonetized.
Hello, can I get a McGangbang?
I don't think we have those here, sir.
I'll have regular milk.
Okay?
Another one.
2 of them.
Another one.
So 2.
3. Actually, another one.
Okay?
Another one.
Oh my god.
Another one. Another one.
Okay, I think we get the point though. This was old Idubbbz here, very peak content. And his career kind of plateaued because what he is most famous for, in my personal opinion, what he is most famous for is the conversation that he had around the N-word, where he talks about where it's either all okay or none of it is okay. And what's funny is he, over the years, has decided to lose his own interpretation of it because the way that a lot of people kind of understood his meaning is basically, if you censor words, then everything should be censored or nothing should be censored and people should just get over it. And one of the things he was most famous for was just screaming the N-word and then the F-word a lot. There's actually quite a few clips still on the internet of him doing that. I don't know if you've seen those clips. I'm not going to pull them up, chat. I'm sorry.
Do it.
Maybe if somebody gave me $500, I would do it, but I'm not doing that.
You heard that, chat. Give her $500. We're gonna watch the N-word on stream.
Oh fuck. That's how much. That's how much it costs to make me play slurs on my channel.
We do it for free. No, I'm kidding.
Oh
god. So, I mean, I basically have the same opinion of old Idubbbz.
Yeah.
Now, for your chat, I don't actually say the N-word. I'm too zoomer for that. But
Cat.
I do agree with it.
Cat says, "Is that a legit offer?" Yes. If somebody pays me $500, I will play the clips of him saying that. Very tempting. Oh no. See, here's the thing. If I do,
my chat's unhappy.
Oh, your chat's unhappy? Why?
They're like, meanwhile, we're not allowed to say slurs.
The Tana clip. The Tana clip is the worst in my personal opinion. And not because just because it just felt so forced. But yeah, like the zenith of Idubbbz was when he literally just came out and was basically like, it's either all okay or none of it's okay. And it was basically in a criticism of content creators that just flagrantly use it and then try to be like pious people on the internet and and it was back around the days where people were starting to cancel each other and all that kind of shit. And after that all happened, he kind of underwent a transformation. A lot of people a lot of people noticed that after he got with his girlfriend. Have you seen a picture of his girlfriend, by the way? I want to bring up a picture.
I have, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
Here. Thanks, chat, for the 5. Chat says, here's $500, legit, 100% real, no play it. No, chat. Okay.
Just pretend it's Zimbabwean dollars, and then it's $500.
Okay, I have to make sure I show a picture of her not trying to be an OnlyFans whore. There's a lot of them on Google here. I think that one might be good. How many clips? Just the one, because him saying NF is pretty devious. So only one. Here, let me... Oh, that's a very badly blurred photo there. Anissa, why the fuck are you half naked in all these pictures? Actually, I'm going to show you 2 pictures. I'm going to show you the before, and I'm going to show you the after. Because there are 2, technically, here. All right?
Okay.
All right. So... let me know when you can see this.
Okay, I see.
All right, this is her before. Kind of before. This is her after, when she became like an OnlyFans thought. And what happened is, she decided she wanted to do OnlyFans. This was back when she was dating Ian. She decided to get a boob job, got a shit ton of tattoos. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this might be after as well, just with hair on. I have no idea. But basically, she got a bunch of tattoos, decided to get a boob job, and did OnlyFans. And then she stopped doing it. Probably because it didn't do as well for her. But, like, there is a famous clip out there of Idubbbz saying that he's okay with his wife doing OnlyFans and that it's hot to him. So a lot of people started calling him a cuck because of that. And it basically... Oh, no, she went to college. it basically led to where Idubbbz is today. And what ended up happening is after Creator Clash 2, which is a charity boxing event that he did, he decided to make a video talking about the old Idubbbz being missing. So this is kind of what he looks like today. We're going to watch some of this here.
He looks gay. Probably worse for us woman, but he looks gay as fuck.
Do you want to know what he looks like today? This is him. This was him like last year. Do you want to see him today?
I'm scared, but yes.
Let me pull up the video of him today. Oh boy. Let me get the ad passed here really quickly. I sent to those two in confidence, Akko. Hey, shush. Oh my gosh, why is there 2 ads playing? Sorry, chat. I'm just okay. All right. So this is him now. This is him now.
So he's a skinhead. Got it. Okay. That explains a lot.
You're the second person to say that to me when I show them him. I'm going to be honest, at least he got rid of the stash, because the stash was not helping him at all.
He looks like an 80s pedo. Like 100%.
Hold on a moment.
A gay 80s pedo.
For a second, I thought, no, that can't be him. That can't be him that they just put through an Instagram filter. That has to be his wife. Never mind. I was like, wait, that can't be, because they both have a shit ton of tattoos as well. So this video here that we're going to look at here, we're not going to watch the whole thing. We're going to parse a good portion of it. We're going to skip the intro and go right to being bigoted. Because this is where he talks about...
He looks so angry. He's just like, oh, how dare you be bigoted.
Yeah, we're going to skip to being bigoted, and we're just going to scroll through and listen to this and watch it. And you may yell whenever you want to stop, but I will stop occasionally, and we'll just talk about it here.
I was being very bigoted in a lot of my videos, and I justified it because, you know, I didn't think it was too serious. And I thought that people were...
In my personal opinion, it wasn't that serious. But that's just me.
There were clearly jokes. Like, it's all for laughs. Like, it's not that deep.
It wasn't that deep. But here, we'll continue.
To see that I had good intentions, you know, but that's so silly, you know. Casual racism is still racism. Casual bigotry is still bigotry. And, you know, I said a lot of things.
So, I don't know what kind of job you work, but have you ever worked in a warehouse before?
Closest thing would be Walmart.
Okay.
So
fair enough. The only reason why I ask is because when I've worked in warehouses, do you know how crazy and racist Mexicans and black people are to each other?
I've heard stories.
Oh yeah. I'm sure if I brought Lumi on here, she could probably tell you that it is hilarious. I'll tell you. I've already told this story before on stream before, but one of the funniest things in existence is when I joined a warehouse. It was a majority Latino and black people. There's a little bit of Asians in there too, but I was like one of 3 white people, and the supervisor was one of the only other white people. And all of them were like very intent on hearing me say slurs, because they were like, oh, white people are too afraid to say slurs now. I will not confirm or deny if any of that actually took place, but they were like, oh, we need to see you say something. And it's just like, no, I don't want you to...
I'd rather not lose my job.
And what's funny is all of them were they all just did it because it was funny. It was a thing to them. It become a joke at work. But it's just really funny because I don't think Idubbbz has worked a real job. I'm pretty sure that YouTube has been his only career. Because if he had worked like on the street and with normal people, he would realize that this is just something that happens, and most people don't take it seriously. It's only taken seriously when you're actually like trying to be racist. And I don't think that he was. That's the thing. I worked in an assembly plant. Can you confirm there's not a filter? Exactly.
That I look back at and I cringe now, and I'm like, that is an awful thing to say. It doesn't matter what my intentions are. Like, if
someone told me to show you this.
I'm hurting people.
Oh, somebody told me to show you this. Oh no, yeah. So this is Anissa. This is another clip of Anissa today.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
she
even touch
shaved-
her with a 6-foot pole.
She shaved her head. I think this is before because she got a breast reduction. Like, she got a boob job done, and then she decided to take them out. I don't know anything about that, but I'm sure that doesn't tickle. But yeah, she basically did a 180. Ew. Come on, chat. That's mean. That's mean. Anyway, let's continue being mean to idubbz.
And, you know, who the fuck knows what my intentions are? Like, sarcasm and, like, jokiness and jokey tone only goes so far, especially over the internet. Even in real life, that's, like, an impossible thing to know with 100% certainty. I've just always had this dumb philosophy that I'm not responsible for, you know, my audience and how...
You're not responsible for your... You're not responsible for your audience. If your audience does dumb, retarded shit, you don't claim responsibility over them. Just don't do dumb, retarded shit for them to do as well.
How they behave beyond what content I put out. And that's stupid. And it's led to a lot of hate and a lot of bad outcomes. And I just want to make it clear that I am absolutely responsible for my audience. And, you know, I guess if you want to, you know, look out for people who are red flags, it's definitely people who had my mentality that say, I'm not responsible for what my audience does. I know that this apology isn't enough. I've clearly done a lot of damage.
So he's apologizing for saying N-word and F-word all the time on stream. Or just in his videos, excuse me.
Oh god, that makes me so mad. Never fucking apologize. Apologizing is just blood for sharks in the water. It's never ends well. And you're just gonna be groveling at their feet for the rest of your life once you apologize. And it's just... he's clearly cooked. He is 100% clearly cooked.
Oh, 100%. I don't have it pulled up, but there's a video. He went on a podcast with a couple of black women, and they grilled him for a hot minute because of his past after he had apologized to the world.
I would just chat yes, being like, yes, I did say those things.
Yeah.
Yes, I did apologize. Suck it.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Here, we'll go to the I'm sorry now.
Go. I'm sorry to everyone that I made content cop videos on.
So you said that you were somewhat familiar with him. Did you ever see any of his content cops?
I might have back in the day, but I've definitely heard about them. And
Okay.
I've heard about some of the controversies caused. In fact, I know we did watch a little bit of that clip in the beginning where he was going after Keemstar. I do remember that drama with Keemstar a little bit. So
Yeah.
But it's Keemstar, so I have, yeah.
Yeah, so he went after Keemstar. He went after Leafy. I believe he went after Rice. I don't remember specifically all of them. I know he also went after Tana Mojo, I believe. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that one is the one where he was talking about the use of the N-word. And this is him apologizing for going after. Back then, these were insane videos that commanded people pay attention, and they were really good because some of them actually were important in not making fun, but telling people this is a problem, this person sucks, and people listened and respected his opinion. And now he's apologizing for it.
The majority of
my
you,
chat brought
and
up the
that's
Rice
fine.
Gum content cop.
Yeah.
It says that this track you had to listen to. That isn't Rice Gum that Asian dude?
Yes.
Okay, Asian dude's probably a little bit too vague, but
He's the one that says irrelevant.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that one because that was a huge one back in the day.
Yep. Yes, it was. idubbz went to TanaCon and said the N-word. Yes, he did. That was a very famous clip of him.
But I can recognize that you did not deserve the hate and harassment that I sent your way. I particularly want to apologize to Tana. Tana, I'm sorry. I should have never made that video. I harassed Tana in person and then harassed her online. And that's deplorable behavior. It's so stupid. I'm also sorry to all the black viewers and the minority groups who had to put up with that video and put up with, the phrases. I said either it's all okay or none of it's okay. And that's just so dangerous and stupid. I have made content that I'm proud of over the years. It hasn't been as consistent as maybe I'd like it to have been. But, there is a lot of content that I think had a net positive on the world, and I'm going to strive to continue on that trend. But again, I'm absolutely going to continue to make mistakes, but I want the mistakes to be a lot smaller and a lot less serious.
Okay, pause real quick.
Yep, go ahead.
So I like to do a little bit of armchair psychology from time to time. And so you can, if you go back a little bit, I think any frame would be okay. But if you can get one where he's like looking down, like particularly like that one's fine. Like you can kind of see in his eyes that he looks like a shell of his former self. He actually looks depressed. He actually looks sad. But how many times he's looking down while making this apology really looks like he's ashamed. Like this man has been whipped, probably by his wife.
Oh, definitely.
He actually looks like he got castrated. It's crazy to see that, especially with the first clip that you showed me with his old content, where he was quite risen up with how edgy he was trying to be, and it's just this is a different person with it.
Yep. Pretty much. No, yeah, and it's really sad because like it was really again just a 180, and a lot of people attribute it. You know what's really sad about this? He married his wife, and they got together. They've been together. You want to know what's they have a podcast that they do now where they sit and talk, and multiple times she just mogs him on air and says horrible, just sad shit about this man. When he was doing a live stream, because when his second charity boxing event lost money, he decided to do a stream to try and make money. During his stream, when he had to use the restroom, his wife came in and basically said, "Oh yeah, he's in the bathroom because he's got IBS and we just got to make sure he doesn't shit himself." And so she told the whole world that he shits his pants. Oh, you're muted, I think.
I'm muted? No, sorry. Wait, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I don't understand it. Like, if he actually, okay, I should say actually, he obviously married a woman, but he clearly had to have some sort of problems beforehand before he married her, if he even got in a relationship and then married her. And so it must have been like some sort of actual, like abusive relationship, I would assume. Unless she did like a 180 overnight, which I know some women do, but that's insane. How it's just like I don't understand that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, my chat says she talks about so much personal. No, yeah, like in a more recent podcast, she basically talks about how she's not attracted to him and she doesn't think that he's sexually attractive. She admits that like on a podcast, basically.
So did she just marry him for the money then? And
I
she's
have
trying to tear him down?
no idea because this man ain't making money now.
Sense.
He ain't making money now.
Like he is nothing now, and so what's the point of marrying him? I guess maybe she's the one with the fetish with controlling him.
I have no idea. You know what's really sad? He took her last name.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to scream for a moment. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, what money? That's a good question. There is no money from him. What's funny is he stops doing all of his videos, his content cop and stuff, and she becomes an OnlyFans whore, basically. And so that's where the money came from. And then she stopped doing that, and so he kind of gets back onto the wagon making YouTube videos. And I have no idea if his YouTube videos are working now. I know that she streams, or she used to stream, because she used to be a very big titty streamer on stream. But like, I don't know if she's still doing that. It doesn't matter. He is just a whipped and broken man, basically.
One of your chatters said that apparently she's his first real girlfriend.
Yes.
I know one of my other chatters says that he was like really lonely during his peak. So maybe he just got desperate and she used that to
it's possible.
Control him.
It's very possible. Very sad, unfortunate too. And I will say, chat, there isn't necessarily something wrong with taking a woman's last name. The problem is just like you add that on top of everything else that you see about Idubbbz, and it's just like, oh, there's an issue coming here. Where's the money coming from? I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. It's really crazy. Excuse me. But that was basically the transformation of Idubbbz. Now, switching on to Mudahar, because I did say that Mudahar and him basically share a lot of characteristics. Mudahar is somebody that was, I wouldn't say he was necessarily edgy. I do think that he had more of a left lean to him, but he was willing to talk about things that were important and basically make points, and he stood up for himself, excuse me, and talked about shit all the time. For the most part. He was also friends with MommaOcco, and I'm assuming you know a little bit at least about MommaOcco.
Ever so slightly. Apparently he's been around like forever.
Yes.
And he is a VTuber, and that's his like most recent reincarnation of things. And then I did watch your video about Muta and Nux. And I know Nux is like in constant controversy too.
Yes.
So
yes, he is.
Just like, okay.
Yes. Oh, you watched the video that I made on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I watched my homework.
Perfect. So then that'll make then I won't have to play everything I was thinking about playing then. But yeah, so essentially what ended up happening is just a brief recap for the audience. What happened is Mudahar would eventually make a video about his friend MommaOcco, because a lot of people around him were getting on him and asking, what's all this information? Why are you with a guy that openly creates thumbnails that have suggestive content on a platform with children, which is a dumb argument in my personal opinion. And basically, they were questioning Mudahar for being friends with MommaOcco, who the commentary community did not like for various different reasons. And he kept quiet on it for a while, but it got to the point where it was very heavy on him. A lot of people think that it was a Reddit post that kind of set this over the edge, and I kind of agree. But he ended up making this video called Post Nux Clarity. This is a re-upload because he deleted it really quickly. And basically, during the entire thing, he just grills Nux for multiple different reasons. Some of the things that he grills Nux on, he himself was guilty of. One of those being that he got information wrong, or that he swept for somebody because he swept for Mama Max, who a lot of people did not like in the commentary sphere. And it was just for the most part, a lot of people were like, "Why are you making this video on somebody that you were friends with when you could have very easily talked with him outside of the internet and not brought it on?" And for the most part, people agreed. And he did end up deleting it and made instead a community post. This is from my channel, by the way, chat, because I was too lazy to look for this anywhere else. So he would delete the video and create this community post instead, basically saying that he might not be friends with Nux, but he's going to resolve all this in private. And what would end up happening is after he does this, he decides to get rid of a lot of people in his life. He basically decides to stop talking to all of the commentary people, and so that like all of the commentary community as a whole, and decides to come out and make some comments on, like, he ends up making a second video. Now, this second video comes out after I make my video and after everything's kind of quieted down. So you might notice here, this video is not talking about Post Nux Clarity. This video is called Metal Gear Solid 2 Predicted the Future. So you might ask, in this 2-hour video, where the fuck is he going to talk about his issues with MommaOcco? So we're going to play this. The first like 10 or so minutes are going to be him talking about stuff. It's going to be very weird that he talks about Metal Gear Solid, but also decides to insert this Post Nux Clarity thing in it. So can you see the screen here?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
Perfect.
Solid 2. But the dead internet theory is not really.
So this is how we're going to watch how the video started, and we're just going to transition into how his apology starts. And we'll go through the apology as we go.
Some of it is good, a lot of it is bad. And in an age of artificial intelligence and social media that we all live in, it's getting tougher to actually discern what's actually posted by a real person or a set of ones and zeros. So, ladies and gentlemen, the information we consume is naturally as large, It's hard to discern if the information we consume is naturally as large as...
Again, this is for a Metal Gear Solid video about how the dead internet theory works, and he's just going to pop in randomly and start talking about Nux.
we perceive, or is actually pushed artificially by corporate algorithms, shaping what we actually want to believe. Now, obviously, I can't make this video without at least...
So that's how he decides to transition into talking about this. It's just fantastic.
He looks so much more disheveled now.
It's because he recorded it at a different time, yeah.
Like this is...
Kind of quiet? All right, I'll
go
let
from like sounding formal and stuff, and then all of a sudden he just pops in looking almost borderline... Oh, homeless is probably too strong. But it's like completely... like,
he owns a 7-Eleven, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure actually he does.
Not being the stereotypes. And just... I don't know, this is just weird. Like, when he told me about this, I fully expect this, I don't know, maybe like an hour, like into the video, just randomly pop in about it just to kind of hide it, but no, he just does it like right at the beginning.
Yeah, he does. So,
like, okay.
Yeah. Again, this is one of those, like, why the fuck is this in a 2-hour video about the dead internet theory? Thank you, come again. Shut up, Dylan.
The 7-Eleven stare.
Indian chat, I know you won't like this. He looks like an Indian Sargon.
I can't fight that, unfortunately.
Okay, I need to pull this
old
up.
Sargon, yes. Like fit Sargon now, not so much, but old Sargon, 100%. God.
Oh, here's a good picture. Go ahead.
What my chatter said, I guess it's better than hiding it near the end.
Yeah.
This pains me. This pains me so much.
I'm just gonna tweet. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be a bigot right now to an English man. Give me one moment, chat. Here, I'm gonna hide my screen. Just give me one moment here.
Oh no, Sargon's getting replaced.
No. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a side-by-side picture here. Oh fuck. Just give me one moment, chat. The meme is fantastic. Oh man.
God damn it. That it hurts my soul.
Here, while I am making this tweet here, you guys can take a look at this here.
It's a really bad screenshot of Sargon too. Eyes wide. You get the British teeth showing. Oh, my heart. Oh, God damn it. Sargon. Jesus.
So here's what I'm thinking of saying. So, question for Sargon of Akkad: is Mudahar an Indian version of you, or are you an Indian version of him?
Are you actually going to add him?
Yes.
No.
Gamergate 5 ever. Okay.
I condemn and condone at the same time.
Okay.
Sargon and tech support.
Oh fuck. All right, let's continue.
Expressing why I took a hiatus a week and a half ago. See, I talk about taking accountability, and one of the accountability things I don't want to take is making video titled Post Nux Clarity about a week and a half ago, where, again, I took a matter that I probably should have handled over a phone call privately, and I made it a whole public thing for about, a few hours, and it's one of those things that I should have handled, again, privately, talking to Nux, somebody I worked with for years. Now, this was all in relation to a collaboration we did on his channel about, 2021, 2020 at this point. And it was one where, again, I had received a lot of comments on a Reddit and, again, various other social medias. And it's something that brewed for a few months. And it caused me to make a pretty bad decision on my channel, which is upload a 39-minute video, which I would say a big chunk of it was really a hit piece on somebody rather than actually addressing things. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to come in and say that really I want to address the serious mistake that I made, which is making that video in the first place. And again, throwing somebody under the bus like that. So again, for this, I just want to say that all these situations have been resolved pretty much in privately between me and Nux and, you know, any party that...
So, starts off by saying, him and Nux have talked, they have resolved it. That is a quick patch up, because this is like a couple of days after the video was put up. Now, I don't know if you've seen the original video of Post Nux Clarity. That video is nearly 40 minutes of decently edited work. It's not like sitting down on a stream and doing a hit piece like some VTubers decide to do. It is actually well put together, pretty much like a good chunk of other content made by Mudahar. So you have to imagine Mudahar spent multiple hours putting together this video talking about his best friend, the friend that he has streamed with multiple times, and decides to create this 40-minute video. But Chad is correct, over anime. Degenerate anime, but over anime, and put that out there. And Nux is just willing to forgive him really quickly and get over it. Oh.
I don't know. Like, I don't know their situation or them that too familiar. But like, if you spent 40 minutes making a video deconstructing me and trying to ruin my reputation, and then you're just like, oh, I'm sorry, dude, can we still be friends? I'd be like, get bent.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on the situation and how long they've been friends and stuff like that. But 40-minute video, that takes forever to make.
Yeah.
For that. Maybe he's got editors to kind of help him out with that, and he can just record the pieces. You know, maybe it's not so bad, but then he still has to pay those editors. Like, the amount of effort to go into a 40-minute video to try to destroy what was essentially his best friend, and then immediately apologizes, and that puts a bad taste in my mouth. And then next, just immediately like, okay, you know, sure, maybe it's more business friendship, and I don't know.
I probably
shouldn't
idea.
commentate too much since I don't really know them too much myself. But it's just that would personally rub me the wrong way if you did that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It is just kind of crazy, because you know, Nux is so willing. Because like because I had a period when me, Lumi, and Mizu were doing our podcast where I kind of had a crash out, and I had said some things about them that I regretted, and it took multiple weeks before they were ready to just talk to me again. So I understand, like, eventually things heal, but they made it look like, at the very least, that like, oh, things are put back together day one, and it's just like, okay, was that all fake then? Like, what the fuck, bro? Because I can tell you... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go.
Okay. What I was going to say is, I can tell you, the commentary community thought it was real. A lot of them did. In fact, I know that a couple of them made comments where like, yeah, we know this was happening. We knew this was going on. Some of us even gave him information and talked about it with him. So at the very least, he had talked with a lot of people who did not like Nuxtaku and did not appreciate him, and they had given him information and talked with him about Nuxtaku, and so he had put this together, and they had even seen it before it went out, and then he just does this, and they're like, wait a minute, what the fuck? What the fuck? What are you doing here? So like, it's very crazy and surprising. You know how women are? Exactly. Maybe Mudahar is secretly a woman on the inside. I don't know.
I like another chatter raised up that he apologizes at the beginning of a 2-hour video about a different thing entirely might do. Like, I mean, I personally think if it really is truly something that he feels like should have been behind the scenes, that he shouldn't even put an apology video. Like, you don't need to share with your audience every little thing that you do and who you talk about with. Like, but to put it at the front of your 2-hour video as well, the whole thing just feels so, I don't want to say fake, because that's not the right word either. Just
bizarre.
Yeah, bizarre, really bizarre. Like, it rubs me the wrong way, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah. Again, a lot of people were just like, why are you making such a 180 like this? It makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
that was really involved in this. And since then, I've taken time off, clearly, and I've talked to a lot of, big industry friends here, like people in this game, people in YouTube. And it was really just that caused me to really have some self-reflection instead of crashing out in public and constantly making videos in a period of serious distress. Not that that discounts, clearly, the mistake that I made.
Making a video right now.
Huh?
It's like you're making a video about it right now. Maybe a whole entire fucking video, but you're literally spending, I don't know how many minutes.
It's about 10
you've already
minutes.
spent like a couple minutes. 10 minutes is the apology? Oh my god.
Something like that.
10 minutes of a 2-hour video. Like, you're doing it right now, my dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, chat brings up the, out of all, because Muda and Nux were part of a podcast, and Oompaville was also part of that podcast. Chat saying he got out of drama. Chat, I disagree. Oompaville, while he wasn't necessarily in drama between these three, I personally believe that there is some behind-the-scenes stuff that went on with Oompaville when it came to the Mr. Beast stuff. That is just my personal schizo theory, but I don't believe that any content creator is without drama or without ilk. Somebody always has something that will happen to them eventually. Anyway.
Just a matter of time.
Yes.
Made me go into some level of, thinking for myself, really mentally assessing where I am. And it caused me to, again, have a bit of a reset. And it's this reset that I want to make videos like this, the one that you're about to watch, in action, not just mumbling words, of content that I want to make in the future. So I want to take accountability for a seriously, fucking shitty video that I made about a week and a half ago. And it's one of those videos where I want to move on past from. I've talked to everyone privately, which I should have in the first place. And
I want to ask you, when you make a video that's like a hit piece like he did, how, like, what do you feel like? Because I know that, like, minutes really can't be counted as retribution because it's really the intent. But what do you feel like could be counted as a proper retribution for something like that? Where, because, like, I feel like just talking about this in the middle of a 2-hour video about the dead internet theory is not really a, oh, I'm sorry. It's a, let me throw this in the beginning so people stop asking me about it.
I mean, I really know there is a real good way to go about it, because people will always bring it up for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Your internet life, at least.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, the best way would probably be with the actual person yourself and patch it up there, and then maybe have them say something about, like, listen, this is what happened, we're fine, and then just be quiet about it and just don't bring it up again.
Mm-hmm.
The internet never forgets, but if you constantly bring it up and constantly talk about it, they're going to talk about it.
I agree.
You eventually, something else will take, the new drama, the 24 cycle news, something else will pop up if you just let it die.
As it does, yeah.
Yeah. So just there's to answer your question, there's really no good way, but maybe just actually somehow work it out with a person.
Mm-hmm.
Every person will be different, and then let them basically be like, we're okay now. Because I truly believe that they've done a good job or whatever, and let Sleepy Nugs lie.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. Nux made a comment on the video talking about the Mudahar vid. Yes, he did talk about it, basically. Nux didn't make one comment. He made multiple comments, I believe, where he made a comment on a stream where it was just him, and then he made like a podcast where he and somebody from the Mythos VTuber group, who was like a cousin of his, they sat down and talked about it. So Nux had a lot to say about it, but basically the consensus was, oh, we're fine with it. We've moved on. We've patched up. Everything's moving on. But what's funny is the rest of the internet really hasn't. The rest of the internet is like, wait a minute. So you're just gonna make a 180 like this? And I'll continue to kind of like press the topic as time goes on. But the big problem that a lot of people have is it's not just that he decided to like make this apology, because it's nice that he's making an apology to somebody that he had slighted in his own words. The problem is that he did it in the first place, and two, that he made such a big 180 so quickly, which shows that he really doesn't have a whole lot of conviction in what he was doing in the first place. Excuse me.
Yeah, I know that the whole thing that really put it over the edge was that whole Reddit thread that he read out.
Yep.
And if I want to say if Reddit makes you change your mind, because I mean, people can. It's a broken clock is right twice a day. People on Reddit can actually make some good points and valid arguments But I just, I don't want to say he got one guy, because you said there's other stuff that popped up, but I just really felt like, I don't know, he seems to be pressured easily to do things.
Yes, he does.
To whatever makes him, whatever either, I don't know, makes him popular or makes his fans happy or something like that. I did a little bit more research other than watching your video before this. I didn't actually watch his apology video to get out of politics, but I read the comments, and his whole fan base is just tripping over their feet to, you know, feel for him, which, I mean, that's fine, right? At least he's got a loyal fan base. But then I also went elsewhere just to get a different opinion from him in this fan base. And then it seems like a lot of people don't like him because he doesn't have much conviction. They do say that he reaches his videos better than some other creators, but he just, you know, turns the drop of a dime.
Yep.
And doesn't have is very, very hypocritical, which everybody is hypocritical at the end of the day. Just it seems more obvious with him. Now, once again, clarify, I don't actually watch his content, didn't know this man existed until like 3 months ago, or the case was.
Yeah.
I'm just getting the general consistency from people. So
based off of
he just seems
a
little bit of research that I've done, stuff like that. But it just seems he just folds too easily. He needs a bit more of a spine.
Yeah. No, I agree. Anyway, we'll continue this here.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes out to. So ultimately, things have pretty much been resolved, and I don't really think that there's any point addressing this going on into the future. For the people that, you know, have basically not wanting to watch me because of it, I hope I can earn that view back. For the people that want to give me a second chance, I really appreciate it, and I want this video to be an example of the kind of stuff that I want to make going into the future. I read a lot of comments from people diehard in the community, you know, people who want more deep web stuff. Maybe make it a weekly thing, which I've been saying for months now, but obviously when you get caught up in like the whole content drama
short aside, he has not made deep web stuff, as far as I know, a weekly thing.
You do get lost in the sauce. So I want to bring that back weekly, maybe not this week because, you know, this video just came out. But, you know, maybe cover things like virus investigations. Obviously, you know, go back to Linux stuff, which there is a lot to talk about there. Gaming, a lot to talk about there. We just had the Crazy Game Awards. And if I want to talk about trending stuff, I think I should really stay in my lane and my field of expertise and cover crazy stuff like Scam Tua, which both of us went offline at the same time, and only one of us has been back so far. And of course, beyond all of that, I definitely want to talk about alien stuff for sure, because it is a passion of mine, and I think I really should be tapping more into the passions that I have. That's been a pretty common theme talking with my friend group. But ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, I want to end this off over here. I want to take accountability for that shitty video that I made, and I want to move on forward, and I've resolved everything privately, as I should have. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I want to get back to content that I think ultimately provides more positivity in the world, rather than regurgitating negative, pointless, meaningless drama, which does well in the short term.
Hold on to that thought, where he's saying that he does not want to do pointless, meaningless drama baiting videos there. Hold on to that.
Is not good for your channel going forward. And yeah, I just want to take this time to again apologize to my community, take accountability, and make content that realistically a lot of the people that watch me for the longest time have been around for, that have basically been starving. But, you know, hopefully I can earn your trust and earn some level of admiration back. If not, that's cool. If so, awesome. But that being said, let's get to Metal Gear Solid 2. And
okay, I don't know why I said that it was 10 minutes. My apologies. It's more like 5 minutes here. But watch how this apology ends here.
How the internet died. Even going beyond what's real and
he just decides to go straight into the next thing.
That's some whiplash right there.
Yeah.
Like...
yeah.
And to do a little bit more like armchair psychology too, like at the end of the apology part, he almost looked annoyed. In my opinion, just like the little bit that I saw there, I'm just like, what is your dealio? Like he like at the very end almost made it sound like he didn't want to make the apology video. I don't. What is with this man?
Could have been 2 videos, Lamau. Who knows, chat? Who knows? Maybe he hit another apology somewhere in here. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to show really quickly here some of his videos since then, because he talks about not wanting to make drama baiting, low effort videos. And I wanted to show chat, and you guys can all decide if some of his content. So this is the video where he apologizes. And after this one would have been the Nux video. So in between these two is the post Nux clarity video. So everything after this are the videos that he made. So I want to go through here and we're going to see if he has made any drama related videos. Now, it should be clear, chat. I want to make this very clear. Drama videos do not necessarily have to be somebody sitting down and talking about a person. They can include just about anything where you're sitting down and talking about the hot tea for the most part. But I wanted to go through here and show off all of the videos that he basically has made ever since then. This is about just a little over 2 months ago. So let's see, this one's talking about drones. I don't think that's really drama. Investigating Linux malware. That's not really drama. Flat earthers. Could be potentially drama. Internet privacy. Not really drama. Scam Tua. Now, in my personal opinion, this is drama because he's talking about, do you remember the Hawk Tua drama?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, a meme coin.
Yeah.
That's retarded. Oh, it's Hawk Tua. Even more retarded.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and in my personal opinion, this is drama because
that's drama.
This is hot tea here. This is like steaming hot. Well, I don't know. The Hawk Tua thing was really mid, so maybe it's like room temperature. But this is still drama. All right, so that's a drama video, and then he talks about YouTube channels being hacked. May or may not be a drama video. AI becoming inbred. That's not really drama. That's just hilarious. The honey scam video, that is drama, where he's talking about how honey is scamming, but that is 100% drama because it's talking about how content creators are getting scammed. So okay, that's another drama video. GTA community, may or may not, that might just be informative, I don't know. CIA did not confirm life on Mars. That's just maybe informative. It's over for Ubisoft. Okay, we're gonna skip over to here. The completionist. Do you know what happened with the completionist?
No.
Okay, so do you know who the completionist is? Okay, so the completionist is a guy who makes videos where he completes the whole game 100%. And so he got he got into some drama where he basically ran a charity, and people found out that charity never donated any of the money that that he had raised in the 6 to 8 years that he had ran the charity. So he had held on to almost $1 million in charity money, and it was going nowhere. And Mudahar and another guy basically did an expose on it like a year ago. And so this video here is basically the catch up. And this is drama, hands down, because he's following up on a big drama related. Oh, hi there, Bull. What are you doing here?
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, I immediately heard Open Hand Society. You mean the open hand that takes the money?
Yes. Sure. Here, I need to move you.
And puts it in his pocket. Also, hello, Amalgamate. Nice to meet you.
This is my manager.
Nice to meet ya. How many Jew jokes can I make?
You can make exactly 112.
Wait, how many rules are in the?
Further.
How many? How many?
Not 109.
How many rules?
We added to the number.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, you can sit there if you like, Bull, but we're talking about the drama. I mean, you were in the chat, I saw you, so but we'll continue talking about this here. But like the point I'm trying to make, chat, is like he didn't stop making drama videos, not by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think you can consider everything that he made after that to be a drama video. But
what the hell is that Elsagate thumbnail? What the fuck is
this?
that shit? So I saw the thumbnail. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm not clicking on that. That looks terrifying in my personal opinion.
Elsagate keeps coming back. Oh boy, it came back in a new version. Yippee!
I'm sad since I used to watch Gerard's content. I know a lot of people are sad. I knew some former friends that were really sad when they figured out everything about Gerard. But yeah, like the point that I'm trying to make here is he continued to make drama. Oh, Donald Trump launched a meme coin. That is 110% drama right there.
Oh, wait, isn't that got him in some controversy recently? Wait.
That was back when Trump was inaugurated. Did you not see that?
I did see that, which is also retarded, but I think I remember hearing, when I was doing my little bit of research on the Muda, I remember them mentioning his meme coin, and talking about that, and then as well as Millie from Argentina.
Yes.
He apparently also talked about those two, and that got him a lot of trouble with his fans, supposedly, which, regardless, is 100% drama. That's bringing politics into your channel. That's 100% a good way to cause drama.
Yep.
I'm aware. So, like...
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. But like the point that I am trying to make, and I feel like I've beat it home quite well. I've beat the sacred cow, so to speak. He makes a lot of drama videos still. A lot of drama videos.
I give up. What? That's 100%
That's
clickbait.
I don't know what that one is. I don't know.
I give up,
Like-
guys.
and his face in the thumbnail looks awful too.
Yeah,
Looks like he's been doing coke
I
or heroin.
I mean, he's in Canada, so it's possible.
He's too chubby for that.
It's possible.
He looks a little thinner in there, so hey, maybe
Oh,
it is.
damn. Oh. It's about to get that is definitely some sort of drama video, if that's what it's called here. Oh my gosh. But basically, anytime you mentioned Elon Musk or Donald Trump, those were all drama-based videos. I'm switching to AMD NVIDIA, even though that's not really drama. That is still technically drama because he's talking about the drama around AMD and NVIDIA. Let's see here. Massive AI slop. That I don't know. That might be. I know that this one is definitely drama. Japan is done with IRL streamers. That's 110% drama because he's talking about Johnny Somali, and Johnny Somali is a whole big political thing.
I don't consider the AI one drama, but yes, Japan, Johnny Somali. Oh, that's drama for sure. Then again, Johnny Somali brings it to him. Isn't that no more about Johnny Somali than Buddha? I say Johnny like every other day. He's doing some other dumb stunt and just being an absolute retard. I'm just like, okay, I need to hide my power level.
Okay. Can I talk?
Oh, don't worry, you hide it. I'll just go Super Saiyan 5 for this shit, because yes, Johnny Somali, wonderful person who totally did nothing wrong and doesn't deserve to suffer Epstein-level treatment.
Yeah. Would you want to know something that I just noticed here? You see all these YouTube titles, these vague YouTube titles? Look at what his most recent video is named. Motherfucker, you cannot literally say YouTube title situation is insane when literally I'm scrolling down here and it says it's about to get really bad. Motherfucker.
How many dots are like every single, oh my god, every single title has ... at the very end.
What the
I just realized that. This is the end of an era, ...
Rewatch the part where he won't make drama videos. Chat already closed it, but no, wait, I didn't. But like, I think the point is beaten home. This motherfucker is quite a hypocrite when it comes to his content on his channel. Like 1 month he's saying I'm not gonna make drama anymore. The next month he's talking about meme coins and shit coins with Donald Trump. That's the issue. And so, what ended up happening? Is he would make another video. This is 5 days ago. I have listened to a portion of this and then I decided to wait on continuing it. This, as far as I know, is all about politics. Now, you might not get that from the weird-ass thumbnail and the title here. Will he talk about it? Okay, so in his description, he talks about, we sit down and have a discussion on the plans moving forward. And this is all...
I just also point out that if you look at his channel again, he just looks like he's just wasting away. Like, have you noticed in the video thumbnails, they're just getting more and more sad looking?
You know what's really sad? He has a wife and she looks hot. Let me find a picture of her.
He's got these massive bags underneath his eyes. Like, if they're about as big as his eyes themselves, how bad they are. Like,
Yes, honey.
Okay, that's his wife.
Sad. That's his wife?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes, honey, you can have another Bugatti. Yes, dear, you can make another bad financial decision.
Yeah, that's his wife. His wife's online name is Dojangles.
Okay. I mean, I believe all women are gold diggers. But this reinforces the statement. Oh, woman.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
I know, hashtag not all, but 98%.
Hashtag me, 100%. We all know I'm digging for gold.
You're not a woman.
Well, I mean, you're a Jew, so anyway.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he buy the Sonatu medallion? Yes. You're a little behind, but yes, he did buy the Sonatu medallion. But yeah, that's his wife.
Mentioned, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Somebody mentioned in my chat that apparently YouTube is a side hobby for him. He doesn't care if it's successful. Is that true?
I believe so.
Correct.
I believe that he has
Yes,
full-time
he has a
work.
company.
Yeah, he has companies that he runs basically, and he just makes videos for the fun of it. So he doesn't need to make money here. I'm sure he still makes money because, you know, he still gets a decent amount of views. Every 100,000 views is a decent amount of money. But like, look at this motherfucker. Oh, fuck. I missed an hour. That's okay. You can rewind or go back. VOD gang.
And no chat. I'm just gonna say it, like, she is still conventionally attractive, but if you do want to be a catty nitpicking bitch, someone took the eye slider and swung it all the way to the left. When you look at her eyes.
I think that was just a photo. I didn't want to say anything because I felt like that was just a photo.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be catty.
That's mean. That's mean.
Man, I don't even go that far.
Well, that's because women are inherently somewhat nicer.
That is a lie.
That is not true.
You know it.
That is 100% not true. Women are the biggest haters of women, and I know that as a woman. At least last time I checked. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
As a woman.
As a woman.
Silence. A black woman is speaking.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, anyway, we're gonna watch this video. We're gonna watch the entirety of this video. And we're gonna go over his comments. So again, previous comments, he's gonna get away from the drama. He's gonna make better, high quality videos, and he's not going to make content slop. This is the most recent thing that he decides to talk about.
Guys and gals, me Mudahar, and I'm playing Yakuza Infinite Wealth. There's a lot of games here that I'm recording, and boy, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about something that's got to happen. It's not to do with this game. Some things have got to change. Now, recently...
I really do love how he has to try and make it sound... I'm sorry, that's not a great thing to pause on, but... I love how he said, some things have to change. He's making it sound like it's a very super duper important thing here. like the world depends on something actually changing.
I made a video in regards to a politician doing a crypto rug and pull, or at least being part of it. And I removed that video not because of something that I've disagreed with, not because of some retraction, not because I'm getting sued in any capacity. Trust me, I would enjoy a lawsuit after all this time I've been waiting, prepping for it. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Lawsuits are not fun, but you get the idea.
Don't invite lawsuits to yourself, children. That's a very bad idea. Very, very bad idea.
Now, the thing about all of this is, obviously, you know, in the last couple weeks, I've noticed that, you know, a lot of these topics, especially when it comes to, you know, big-time politicians, this has got to change. And I really am somebody that, you know, from the beginning of this channel is not somebody that is politically adept. Obviously, you know that I admit, and I say that I really don't know what I'm talking to when it comes about, you know, politics. And the few times that I do talk about it, like very recently, probably when it came to like the US and Canada, that's from the perspective of somebody that is kind of knee-deep in that. So I believe that's kind of a fair exception to the rule. But I usually tend to stay away from things like internet politics or things like real-world stuff because I always consider my channel to be an escapist route, right? Like, as somebody that likes to come home from work to do YouTube as a hobby, I like to leave the problems of the real world behind and just come to my...
Okay, just cap. Leave the real-world problems behind. Mudahar, you literally talk about scams and investigations and all sorts of other, like, okay, I need to bring it up again. I removed the I removed the tab, and I'm very stupid about that. But like, literally, him saying that he needs that he like.
Hello, guys.
Oh gosh, my apologies, chat. What the fuck did he? Oh my gosh, did he remove the video?
Wait, what?
What?
He removed the video.
He removed the video. What the fuck?
It was there just earlier today. I was reading the comments earlier today.
I'm not stupid, am I?
He's watching, Akka.
There's no way he's watching. There's absolutely zero. Holy shit! What?
It was up for like what, a week?
No,
And
that was
now
an
he's
hour
like-
ago. Wait.
I thought the video was up for like a week, but like now it's deleted.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait.
Hit the refresh button. Hit the refresh.
It's gone.
Where's the politic video? Not just that, but what about the one where it's what?
You made it, Oko. You made it.
You made it. You made it.
Don't
My
refresh this
internet-
one, whatever you do.
Shit balls.
Wait. What?
My God.
Dylan, I know you're in the audience. I know you're in the audience here.
Wait.
I need you. Oh, I can't even share it. Let me see if I can copy it and just get you to download.
Time to go to archive.org.
Hey Muda, since you're deleting videos and you're bending the knee,
What the fuck?
do me a small favor, pal. Just a small favor. Stay the fuck out of any of this stupid drama ever again, and go back to being interesting and talking about Linux and how to subvert anti-cheat. Please and thanks. Cheers.
How the fuck do I have this? How the fuck? Oops. Shit. My apologies, chat. How do I have this luck? No, chat, I didn't download it because I didn't think I would need to. This is kind of stream sniping.
It's up for a week.
Yeah, I was up for 5 fucking days. What bothers me is he also removed the other one talking about how he has to get rid of the titles. He got rid of the title thing as well.
He has to be watching. That's insane.
Bro. What the hell?
What's up, brother? How you doing? Eating good?
I'm gonna have to pull up a commentary channel's version of this video. What the fuck?
Someone says, check out the farm, see if they have it. I'm sure it's cute. I'm sure the farm says everything about him.
Oh, they got all the fucked shit.
Okay, chat.
When that person says try a YouTube DL site, you still have the link, it might work for a short period of time. I've never had this happen before, but it just goes on stream like that. That's insane.
Yeah, Dylan says that he can't download it.
Oh my god. Googly moogly.
I don't think he has his own page on the farms.
Oh, I'm 100% sure he does. There is no...
Does he not have one?
No, he does. Akko just doesn't know how to navigate the farms.
I mean,
To be
me either,
honest, you
but still.
freaking young... Yeah, you young Zoomers don't know how Web 2.0 stuff works, essentially. Back in my day...
I'm a boomer in a zoomer's body, okay?
Hey,
Thank you very
same.
much.
Hell yeah.
Somebody says that probably ego search and saw his name. Maybe.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so do we want to watch Nicholas Diorio's version of this, or do we want to watch Chud Logic's version of this?
Nick.
So
I
somebody
do not
said
hear British people. Go on.
somebody said we can watch up until where the video is buffered, so we can at least watch a couple more minutes before it should stop.
I can't
before
believe
we have to.
this. Okay, all right, we'll continue then.
Little fantasy land, okay, where I can talk about video games, cybersecurity, and all that goofy stuff. Internet, shenanigans that happen, right? For me, talking about, retro video games, the industry, talking about things like, massive cybersecurity incidents, when North Korea is doing some crazy shit, intermixed with...
Videos on PreserveTube? Okay.
So for your chat, the name is something's have to change for this one, and then the other one wasn't it like we need to talk about like YouTube titles, something like that. ...
That one was uploaded an hour ago. I don't think that's actually gonna have. Yes, it is on PreserveTube. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna watch till it stops, and then we'll watch it on PreserveTube. Thank fuck. All right, cool. Really quickly, Sly, thank you for the 5 gift memberships. I'll get to the super chats here once we hit a stopping point. I'll get to the super chats here, but thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate that.
Same for my chat too.
All right.
Johnny Somali being a total fucking idiot in Japan, which that's going to be a video, by the way, not him, just Japan. They're getting tired of IRL streamers. It's actually insane to go down that rabbit hole recently.
Can I just say, if he is actually watching that, I'm not going to be, because again, that sounds like schizophrenia here. I'm not going to be schizophrenic, but if he is actually watching, that is like insane. Why the fuck would you remove it over somebody that has over 200 viewers when somebody like Nicholas Diorio had like over 2,000 viewers that was ribbing into you when he was watching this video? Why somebody as small as me? That's so fucking stupid.
They know that you have a hidden power level.
I have no hidden power.
Manipulating things.
I'm just autistic. Okay, that's Nicholas Diorio's thing. Oh, I just what the why? Why?
The Cabal will hear about this. The Cabal is going to hear about this, Muda. We are displeased.
I mean, it could be the fact that it's just picking up steam, maybe. So, like, he sees it as more people talking about it, so therefore he wants to keep it on the down low more.
Power of VTubers.
He can't handle being criticized by anime woman.
Fake anime women and then a real woman, but yeah.
I mean, depends on the day.
Yeah.
And
He knows Aqua's Asmongold. Oh man, I wish. Excuse me. Then Kirsch would like me. Anyway, let's continue.
But anyways, point being, I made a video in regards to, a Argentinian president, the Argentinian president doing a crypto rug and, being a part of a crypto rug, so to speak. And the thing about it is, these videos do really well, but as somebody that witnesses the content, somebody that loves the engagement, right? Like, I love to read comment sections in videos. That is probably the best part of doing YouTube content creation, is reading the comment sections of what a video has to offer. The problem with covering videos like that is, generally speaking, when it comes to highly politicized figures, people like, Trump or Elon Musk, or really anybody in the space, I would go far as to say even videos on characters like Keffels, for instance. It makes the comment section completely useless. It really makes engaging with the content effectively the hardest thing to do. So what I mean by that is, let's say that you talk about somebody who does a...
All the video's still buffering. What the hell?
You can bring up all the facts and the evidence and whatnot. But generally speaking, the topic of highly politicized figures, it ends up being a pissing match. It ends up turning comment sections into a turf war. Remember on deep web browsing, I would just say, hey, I don't want my comment section turning into a turf war when I come to a rather unsavory looking website, which on the topic of deep web browsing, enjoy it tomorrow. I had to wait and edit the video out a little bit because I spoke to God. Long story there, which you'll get to see very soon. When you cover topics that, are highly, I guess you could say controversial, or, topics like politics, where unfortunately the discussion of it has become almost like a team sports type of deal, where, you're either left, right, you're either for, against, nobody really in this sphere wants to engage properly with the content. Even with like political content, right? Like researching a video that I've now scrapped, for anybody that wanted to know what the video was, it was doge.gov, a federal government.
Okay, so so wait a moment. He says he doesn't want to talk about politics anymore, and now he's just getting into talking about
So is his strategy just make videos so that way both sides want to come after him and make the comment section a shit show so that way he doesn't have any culpability?
I have no idea. Oh, Amal, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just listening because I'm just sitting here like what is with I don't understand this man. Like he clearly cannot keep a good train of thought of what he wants to do, or he doesn't actually fully believe in what he's actually talking about, and he just falls into bad habits. Or he there's no, like, with how his cadence is and how he speaks. He actually sounds like he's well informed. He knows what he's talking about, stuff like that. But his words and his actions do not line up at all. And so I'm just sitting here just confused at what is going through this guy's mind. He can't keep the story straight.
He's just being a meandering shithead.
Well, here's the thing that I kind of have noticed, because he is really good at the things that he is very smart with. And that is the internet and computers and hacking-based stuff. He's like really smart with computers and shit, which is not a stereotype at all, chat. That is literally just the truth. But when it comes to other things such as pop culture or politics, he falls off really hard on them. And I think the reason why he started walking into that sphere of space to talk about things is because there's really only so much that you can talk about as a guy that does deep web browsing and talking about the deep web for so long. And that is understandable. Eventually, you're going to have to pivot and do some things that are a little bit different in order to continue on. I think that's partially why he decided to go into drama and talking about drama content as well. But now he has painted himself into a corner. And that corner is that he no longer wishes to talk about it because it's too hard for him. And this is something that that a lot of content creators have gone through, especially in the drama and commentary sphere. When somebody gets into some form of drama, most of them want to quit because it's just like, oh, I can't handle the heat. I can't handle what people say about me. So I'm just going to say I'm done with the drama and move on. And in reality, they're never done with drama. All of the people that have said they walked away from drama, they're not actually done with it. They're just deciding to walk away from the community that they have aligned themselves with in hopes that they can be looked at in a better light down the line and in the future.
I'd also say I disagree with you highly. There is so much you can talk about when it comes to hacking Linux and all sorts of things.
Well, probably, but in my personal opinion, he must not think so because he decides to make videos on things that aren't around deep web browsing and Linux and shit like that. I feel like he is so... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I mean, maybe it's my lack of interest showing, but I feel like that content would get stale over time.
It probably
unless
would.
It's something like new and innovative that you can do, it would probably get old, and it's good to diversify your content in a way because of that.
BRB, I'm going to set Amalga's PC on fire now.
I already have enough fucking problems.
But no, I would just say, so here's the thing. I feel it's more so he put fame over substance. So instead of, just making interesting videos and showing cool shit, because like I said, he has a video, just in case you're not in the know. So, like the fucking anti-cheats that League and all that shit use? And how that stuff will make it to where at least Linux computers can't really run it because it doesn't interact with Linux well. He showed how you can simply go into the terminal and then using QEMU, and you've just sidestepped all of their protections and can now play. So you could hack or do other things, or just play the fucking game normally on the operating system it was not intended for. So yeah, I'm just saying there's a lot of interesting shit. I just don't think he wanted the fast fame versus consistent and actually being interesting.
I can agree with that. I can definitely see that. Chat says his name is Some Ordinary Gamers. When was the last time he talked about gaming? And Ubisoft doesn't count. I'm sure he did recently. It's just that, like, and again, I don't mind if you pivot your content. I actually had a thread today where I was talking about another VTuber that was complaining about their viewership being low, and my message,
I saw that.
my message to them was, listen, you can change your content, but you can't complain every single time you don't have enough viewers because you decided to step away from the thing that gave you a lot of viewers. And I think,
100%.
yeah, and I think that, like, again, when it comes to Mudahar, like, yeah, if he's going to step away from his content, that's fine. But you can't complain when you get burned because you talk about a subject that I know you're just not an expert in. You just have a lot of people that listen to you because you are already big. Your appeal to authority is your numbers and your numbers alone, and that's the only reason why people really care. I don't necessarily think he's always that good with his opinions. I think sometimes he just regurgitates what other people say, or he just says what he thinks, and he's not really an expert on them.
Also, go on, you first.
Oh, I was gonna say another factor is too, like, the meme is that, you know, reaction content is like the meta. I mean, it's a good way to get clicks. It's just react to things, and so and this, it might not be an actual video he's reacting to, but it's talking about drama and just things that are happening. Like, the Trump meme coin is the best example. Like, put Trump in your title, you're going to get clicks.
Don't I know that? Yeah.
It's just exactly by doing that. Like, it's a good way to chase the algorithm trends, even if he's not really good at it or doesn't fully believe it, or the case is, it will get him stuff. So there's also, I think there's also that factor too.
Why is my chat saying that you are a cuckold fetish girl?
I'm not a cuckold fetish girl. I have very basic bitch woman fetishes. It's called rape and hentai. And that's about it. So anything with domination.
I feel like I need to
say it's either cuck queen shit, or are we gonna have to have the dog pill discussion?
I was gonna say I might need to see your F list in the future now because people are bringing this up. You need to clear your name.
I'm not into cucking at all.
Okay.
But I can see the appeal of NTR from the woman's perspective, because you have two men coming after you. Usually there's a guy, the guy who's doing the cooking is like a big bull, strong, that type of deal. There is an appeal to that, and from time to time I don't mind it. But generally I just prefer the domination, being tied up. That's it.
Yeah.
So
Fair
the
enough.
basic bitch woman things.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
And werewolves.
I want it. I knew it! White girl fucks dog!
I should spoil. I have an emote process about that.
Oh god, okay, I'm just gonna load this up right now. One last trip to Flavor Town!
I don't actually. It's the emote's not. It's in commission phase. It's not finished yet.
Oh, boy.
God.
Oh, and I have a really huge crush on JD Vance. There you go.
Okay then.
So.
She's a cuck queen. She wants to sit on the chair while JD Vance has sex with his Indian wife.
No, that's not it.
Holy
I'm
shit!
not a homewrecker.
Holy
cuck
shit!
queen.
Oh
No.
my gosh! Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Because somebody said the chair. Oh, there's this meme that Dylan sends me. Are you gonna be the sad bee?
Yeah, you fucking Dylan, I'm killing you for that one.
This should be okay, chat. Don't worry, we're not showing anything.
Malcolm, do you know about the sad bee?
I've seen a little bit about it. What's this about specifically?
Fucking, I forget the chick. She has a sad bee, and people were just saying, yeah, you put it in the chair so it watches as you get in rail.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's not me, I swear.
Artists, get on it. Amalga, in the chair, now.
Oh shit! What did I do?
I like JD Vance a lot, but I'm not a home wrecker, okay? If he was single, maybe.
All my tabs died.
Oh, thank you, chat.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back to Tentai here. We're gonna go back to Tentai. Thank you very much. Probably maybe not with Oko here. That's probably a bad thing to do. Never mind. Let's go back to.
So I can confirm that the video was just removed by the uploader. It wasn't even made private. It was removed by the uploader. I don't even know what point in the video we were at. Fuck, hold on.
Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and I'm playing Yakuza Infinite Wealth. There's a lot of games here that I'm recording in American, not really my neck of the
I think
woods.
we're like halfway through.
But, I wanted to talk
No,
for
we were
core
like 4
audiences
minutes.
that watch. That's not something that I think you want to see. That's not something I want to see. And as somebody that, produces content for core audience first,
Check stream. You don't have it on the stream.
Is it not showing?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, yeah. Now it is. Sorry, I keep
not a route
forgetting.
that I
It's
think
5
is worth
seconds
going down
behind.
to. And that's realistically, where the crux of this video is. That's really what has to change. I've noticed this happen with, characters like Keffels, for instance, where, a year ago, a year ago.
Wait. Do not apologize for your do not fucking apologize for your Keffels video. That video was fucking necessary to keep Keffels. Oh my gosh, if he apologizes for I am so fucking I will rage quit right the fuck now if he starts apologizing for the Keffels video. Oh my fucking.
The Merchants Guild is watching, Muda.
Amal, you're familiar with the Keffels shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Good.
I'm so sorry for your mind.
Yeah.
And I basically looked at the misuse of, $100,000. And in this entire story, it really felt like nobody really wanted to even engage with the scam part of it. It really just became...
Yeah, nobody's going to want to... Okay, listen. Muda, here's the thing that's kind of crazy. Nobody care... Well, people do care about the scam thing when they are the people that don't like trans people. The people that are trans aren't going to care because they just think that you're going to be attacking them because a lot of them are stupid like that. Sorry, I know that there's a lot of ones that I do like, but some of them are just stupid like that because they only want to focus on you potentially attacking a trans person. That's just how it's going to be, and you can't really do anything about that.
A culture war topic because, Keffels is a trans person, and that became the focal point of it. So really, after all of it, it just made me realize it's not worth talking about certain issues like this. Because
oh, no!
I mean, I can kind of understand his perspective in the sense that, like, if you talk about transgender people in general, it will, no matter if it's good or a bad light, the focus will always be on the fact that they're trans. You praise a trans person and then people come after you saying that you support trannies, and then if you disparage a trans person, then they'd be like, well, you hate trans people, you're transphobic, that type of deal. Like, I can understand where he doesn't like the drama that comes out because of the fact that she is trans, just because of that. But it's Keffels.
Yeah.
Like, it's Keffels.
Not only that, though, but it's like, I don't like this line of reasoning because, you also are going to have the deranged shitsos that's like, oh, you're criticizing a black person? Are you racist? Or, oh, you're praising a black person? Oh, you like DEI or whatever? There's idiots just in everything. In every step of life.
I 100% agree. It's just that if he truly wants to be drama-free, then he needs to avoid those different issues and stuff like that, and regardless of what the situation is. And then the trans is just the hot topic of the era. You know, go back to 2020, it was a lot of time black people. Go back beforehand, if you talk about women and females. You know, like back during the Gamergate, you know, anti-social justice warrior days, same thing. So if he really wants to avoid drama, he just needs to avoid the hot topic identity issues of whatever the time period is. If he truly wants to avoid drama. But I'm pressing X to doubt.
Or, I mean, hey, you want to avoid drama? How about some cool videos on how to set up Linux and, you know, other awesome things so that way people can mass exodus the shithole that is shitdos. So people don't have to give Windows 11 or anything.
Holy shit.
Hello, guys.
Man. Oops. Sorry, I'm just posting a tweet about this. I'm like, bro, I'm properly fucking tilted.
I'm triggered!
Man literally says that it's not worth making a video calling out a trans person that was stealing money from other individuals because he doesn't like how the comment section looks. Fuck off, man. Like, legitimately.
I do watch Mental Outlaw. Yeah, for all of you who want to get into the tech sphere, Mental Outlaw, really cool guy. Unironically, shameless plug.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies. I just...
Oh, it's fine. I completely understand where you're coming from, 100%. It's just he can't stay in the kitchen at all. He just can't take the heat, no matter what he does. Like the little bit that I know about him, I have a bad taste in my mouth because everything I see about him is just him having the spine of a wet noodle, and no matter what he does.
Yeah, I'm just like, I apologize for walking away.
If you're going to be a content creator. If you're going to be a content creator, you have to deal with the fact that you're going to get negativity from both sides, from all sides, whatever the case is. That's going to happen to you, especially once you reach a certain level. It's just a fact of it. And then when you talk about something as controversial as Keffels, then you're definitely going to be getting it. In this case, he did a good job, but I don't know. And he's got no balls, so.
I was going to say, do you think his wife chopped them off?
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's women being women, probably, once again.
Yeah.
Maybe not as bad as Idubbbz. That one's a clear case point, but.
I'm sorry for walking off.
Women ruin anything. Amalga, apologize for your gender.
Don't do it. She'll do it. She'll do it.
I'm torn between never apologize and yeah, women fucking suck. Once again, biggest hater of women is women.
Hell yeah. Cheers to that.
Anyway, let's continue this, man. I'm fucking pissed off. Oh.
Some castrated gamers.
Yes.
With the fact that there was misuse of funds, it really just comes down to, hey, we have an enemy, this guy made a video, let's use it as ammunition, yada yada yada, and so forth. And that's, in my opinion, not good. It's not good content to really be getting into. It's not really worth going down that road, because the engagement for that isn't really centered around the actual discussion on the video topic itself. Which, again, when it comes to things like crypto scams, I like talking about crypto scams and whatnot. But the thing is, you can do a bunch of research into it, and the reality is, there's going to be people that ignore the entire meat of the video, which is researching into a crypto scam, and will find some way to excuse somebody that they've idolized in some cult-like fashion. And it's weird. It really is weird to see. Like, talking about Doge.gov, how many people in that video will actually engage with it because of the hack itself? And then how much of the comment section is going to be just people arguing about what side is right and what side isn't. You know, as a content creator, the coolest thing is, like, when you see, like, 1,000 comments on a video. Because I'm somebody that likes lurking internet forums and just reading internet discourse, right? Especially when it comes to topics I enjoy. So when you read 1,000 comments, you're like, all right, shit, Let me line up and get ready, boys. Let me read that shit all day. And then the
Please don't tell me he removed this video because of the. I didn't get to read the. I was going to read the comments after this. I was planning on it. Please don't tell me he removed this video because of the comments.
I read the comments earlier, just to kind of get like a. I didn't actually watch the video. I just watched the comment. I read the comments just out of curiosity. Most of them, at least the ones that I was reading, was actually praising him and be like, "I can't wait for you to go back to what you used to do before. I think it's a great idea." There is one comment that said that they disagree. It was liked. I think it had like 1,500 likes or something like that, and just saying that I don't think this is a good enough excuse. Actually, it was on his Reddit page. Somebody posted that there too. About it, and so that one had a bunch of likes. But for the most part, it was people just being happy that he is going back to his old stuff. So maybe he literally read every single fucking comment. And we got some negative ones, but the top ones were just, So, and it's funny, I went to check the Reddit thread real quick to see if I can find it, and the first one was asking about the video the YouTube video being taken down.
Oh, that's funny. So they even see, Reddit has now even recognized it. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Is there any other videos he took down?
There's somebody saying, I wish Muta would stop uploading stuff and immediately taking it down. Maybe he should give his wife control of his YouTube account so he has time to consider if he wants to upload something or not. This is only channel out of 150 I follow that keeps doing this, and it's frustrating. Maybe someone archived it before he deleted it like post Next Clarity. So even his fans are getting annoyed about the fact that he keeps deleting shit.
Wait,
I have a rat I wish to impart upon everyone. So I'm just going to say it because, people were mentioning, he wore the Sonichu medallion. This is why his eyes are getting more sunken in and he just looks like his soul's leaving his body progressively through each of these videos as we're watching. It's because he's having to fight the Sonichu demon. He's been fighting the demon and it's been slowly winning. It's like Kanye and Ye when, there's Kanye and then there's Ye. Fucking Ye popped out and just went on a spurg out on Twitter. Ye finally wakes back up, deletes it all in shame, and then it's just a cycle.
I'm looking through this to see if he removed any others.
Pretty good theory.
I don't think he's removed any others. Because I was like, if he removed that one.
Check to see is Keffel's vid up.
Oh, I did. The Keffel's is still available.
The comment that I saw earlier, and it's posted on the Reddit thread. If you don't, I can read that out. It's the only one that disagreed with the video from what I read earlier, which is Muta. I don't think you should stop making videos like these. It's important to call out scams like these regardless of whatever political ideology, sexual orientation, or religious belief they may have. In those videos, you never attack their beliefs. You never go after the person themselves, but call them out on their terrible actions. By doing so, you educate a lot of people on these types of scams and bring awareness so people watch your videos are more wary of these sorts of things. I know that's the effect it's had on me at least. Their beliefs or sexual orientation, whatever heated topic they may be part of, shouldn't be a deterrent to being called out. Anyone from anywhere can be an awful person. They should not be able to hide scrutiny just because they may rile up a bunch of idiotic blind followers. No one should be immune to criticism. Thanks for all that you do, Muta. Been watching since the creepypasta days. You've always been a consistently awesome YouTuber to watch. Thanks. So, I mean, it's the only one I saw that actually disagreed with the video, but the rest of them were just really happy and praising him for changing his ways. From what I saw earlier. That's the only one. And even then, they're still showing affection and appreciation for him for what he does. So I don't know from what I saw from like 7 hours ago, I don't know what his issue is from the comment section from that video. So.
Yeah,
anyway,
I
sorry, that was a long comment.
No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. It's a good contribution there. I'm fucking pissed off, man. The fact that he regrets the Kaffles video now because of all of this is insane to me. It's absolutely insane. Holy shit. And by the way, Chad, we will be getting to the super chats here momentarily once we're finished with the video. Excuse me.
Once we're finished, I'll open the gate of hell and drag myself back in.
Okay.
Comment sections aren't even really about, you know, the topic, the meat and potatoes. It's just about defending a guy who is the topic of the video, or tangentially related, or shitting on the guy. That's all it is. So realistically, that is what I really feel like has to be changed. And there's a whole lot of other slew of content that I have in the works that I'm making anyways. Obviously, you know, when it comes to the gaming industry, Xbox is something that I definitely want to talk about, and I've got some really interesting things to say, in my opinion, over there that involve Xbox, virtual machines, and a way for them to actually get out of some serious sales problems that they've had. I want to talk about, you know, agencies like North Korea. Crypto stuff is not something that I'm going to ignore.
Wait a minute. You... Hold on.
That's drama.
Not only that, but he said he wants to talk about North Korea too. Isn't North Korea literally like that's an entire nation? That's politics.
I'm sure that will have zero problems. I mean, only one person will respond to him negatively with a nuke.
I'm just.
I mean, I think the general online consensus is that North Korea bad, but I mean, I'm sure somebody in the comment section would be like,
"It's not even that."
Sorry.
I don't.
It's like.
Here's what he should do. If he wants, you know, non-drama content, he should talk about China. He should talk about China. Nothing bad ever happened.
Bro, you can't say that you're going to be done with politics and then say, by the way, I'm going to talk about North Korea next time. That's politics, bro.
I don't think he understands the definitions and the circles that he's dipping his toes into. Like, it's just...
There's only one person I know who's able to talk about countries in a non-political sense, and that's the History of Everything podcast, dude.
So that's why Canada got nuked by North Korea, because the Sonichu did it?
Fuck.
Oh, probably. By the way, chat, there's 200 of you in here. We're really close to 100 likes. If you could help me get to over 100, that would be very much appreciated.
Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check the description below and buy some tea from Dragon's Treasure.
Yes.
There is a delicious new flavor out.
And we did smash the old YouTube goal. We put up a new one. The Royal Yippie is coming to town, and she wants to play with a bouncy ball when she gets here. So if you would like, donate money so that she can buy a bouncy ball.
That's adorable. I think love the little Yippie.
The Yippie goals, I think, are perfect. They're fantastic. Thank you, chat. We got over 100 likes. Appreciate it. Now
Well,
I'm done
not my
talking.
manager, but my chat did the same.
Nice.
I don't sell tea either, but do the same.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not her manager. Calm down. I'm not collecting them like Pokemon. I promise. I don't have an addiction.
Oh, yes, you do. You do. Anyway, let's continue.
Just instead of talking about, you know, fun things, in my opinion, like a president doing or being a part of a rug pull, or at least promoting.
Oh, okay. Now you're just talking about the things you said you don't want to talk about. Again, you said, I don't want to talk about Trump and Elon Musk. You're bringing them up. Why?
As someone who doesn't think before they speak, he's clearly not thinking before he speaks. I know he's trying to play a game at the same time, which, not to nitpick too much, I fucking hate how you can see the flashing in the background as the screen changes as he's playing the game. And it's the aura of the video from that. Oh, but he's either too distracted from whatever he's playing, or he's just not thinking before speaking, mix of both. Like, he's not processing thought.
Chad, this is after Jan 20th. Chad, this was 5 fucking days ago. This was like after Valentine's Day. The dude's flip-flopping like a grilled cheese, yes.
Grilled cheese.
Kind of want one now.
I want
to
a
talking
grilled
about
cheese and
something
bean and bacon soup.
like North Korea, which it really feels like if you want to have discussions on topics like this, the people you have to talk about must be unanimously like the most disliked people in the world. It's funny, you can talk about crypto, and the moment you talk about somebody like Trump or whatever, it becomes a highly politicized topic. The moment you talk about Logan Paul, everyone suddenly gives a shit about what you have to say with cryptocurrency and blockchain technologies. It is, ladies and gentlemen, just the world in of itself. And I really think it's just how things have kind of gotten. Like, looking at political content on the internet, one of the weirdest things that I've seen in research for the Doge.gov video was like, seeing a whole bunch of like political creators talk about Elon getting like a girl pregnant or something. And I'm like, man, if this is like, it really felt like, watching like, the National Enquirer, like the tabloid journalism pages you saw when you're like checking out from the grocery store where the gum is put. They have like the little magazines that are like, hey, Martha Stewart just got impregnated by Bigfoot. We have photos of the kid, right? It's like, bro, the most insane batshit nonsense.
That's random,
it just
but okay.
exists as like culture war, warfare fodder. And it's not something I really want to engage with content going forward. So this video that I'm speaking from the heart here is mostly for the actual core viewership. And yeah, it is.
This is the third video in the last 3 months that he's made like this. There was the post-Nux Clarity, there was the 5 minutes in the beginning of his dead internet theory, and now this one, where he's saying, I am pivoting away from different content.
So I get this feeling, and I've had this feeling for a while, just trying to listen to this, and maybe this is just because, I have ADHD and autism, but do any of you ever watch a video and, like, you got that white noise static effect going on? Like, you literally have to wind the video back again and again and again, because you're just like, the fuck is being said, huh? That's what I feel when I'm watching this video, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm just like, I'm listening. I'm just like, what, yeah.
He's just saying a lot of words.
You also are feeling like this is just pure radio static.
Yeah, this is just like fluff. I feel like he's not saying anything that's substantial, and if he does say anything, it's just hypocrisy and just going back on whatever he said 2 minutes beforehand. So, this is just. I don't know what's wrong with this dude. I mean, if he was whiter, he would look like a raccoon with how sunken his eyes are.
What the fuck?
He's clearly being drained live and didn't know anything on this shit. Like, this is...
He's being drained and not in the way he wants.
Exactly.
His face currently is the perfect expression for that. We're almost done here.
It is what it is. I think the core audience doesn't enjoy it, and I certainly don't enjoy watching, entire videos with research and effort put into it completely thrown to the wayside, and the actual engagement with it just comes down to people using it as ammunition for a culture war that I am not even a part of. I'm not intelligent enough to be part of some political culture.
I'm glad that you admitted that you're not intelligent enough for it, because you clearly aren't, but you are part of it when you decide to make content on it. That's why if you don't want to be known as a political content creator, you don't make videos on politics. He looks like he isn't post-Nux at all. No, he isn't.
Culture war, whether that be in the gaming sphere, which unfortunately there's a lot of that there. I'm not into it for the political side. There's a lot of content creators that I watch.
Okay,
for
he's
gaming.
whoa. He's not even into it for the video game. Okay, if you're not going to be into it for the culture war in the game space, you can't talk about Ubisoft anymore. You can't talk about the closures of games, like game companies. You can't talk about oh my god, fucking hell. He has painted himself such a niche box that before he had no issue with. It is just like, bro. What are you doing?
If I may, just to play a little devil's advocate, you don't need to be in the culture war to talk about the financial shit show Ubisoft's in. You can do a lot without being in the culture war, but yeah, you're definitely like leaving out a part of why things are bad if you were to try to discuss why is Ubisoft going to shit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they'd be borderline impossible to do, though. Like, maybe somebody with good mental gymnastics and editing skills could do it, but you're talking like a very, very tight, like thin line to manage to do that. So.
Well, no, it's called you just need to be having the corporate mindset and be discussing C-suite executive failure along with just mismanagement. You don't even then need to particularly say it's because they're making everything lame and gay. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But then the question is, why is there mismanagement?
Well, there's this little thing called nepotism.
All right,
So.
let's continue.
That, you know, recently all I see on their feeds is just Trump, 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 and like, you know, fucking this politician bad, this politician good, from every angle. And it's fucking exhausting. And to sort of see it bleed into my content and in some cases in my community is just something where I feel like I have to course correct and really personally step away from. But yeah, wanted to make this video, wanted to really talk about it, wanted to give an update, wanted to just speak my mind. But yeah, I'm going to go back to recording some of this game. I'm going to go back to hacking that PlayStation 3 and installing Linux onto it, because that is part of the video. I actually have found a backwards compatible PlayStation 3. Let me tell you something right now. I went to heaven and hell to find this thing. So that is.
I hate how close he got to make it sound like I got something real good coming up here. I just.
You see, like that.
Trying to sell you something.
Go on, you first.
Oh, I was just making a joke that he's trying to sell you something from his 7-Eleven.
I got something real good. It's in the back. But no, it's like that. What he just mentioned. Yeah, hacking a fucking PS3. That's some interesting shit. That's the kind of shit you can fucking do and get views on without touching drama.
What's sad is I feel like it doesn't get him as much attention as he wants, which is why he did the drama stuff.
Exactly. That's what I fucking was saying. He just wants the fame.
And while I don't mind talking about the drama stuff, it's just like if it's not your wheelhouse and you're not like constantly training yourself, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it's like if your heart's not in it, don't bother.
Yeah. All right, we're almost done.
I want to say sometime this week, in amongst a couple 4chan videos, because there's a wild group of wacky threads. There's a lot of content that has nothing to do with any political figure whatsoever, that hopefully is content that you all will enjoy. Some of the best content that I had in time making was the End of an Era video, where I talked about the AVGN and Silent Rob and characters that I was very passionate about from my early time on YouTube. It's a video that did pretty well, and it's those kind of videos that I genuinely want to make more of, because the audience really likes it, I really like it, and the best part is the comment sections to those videos always engage with the actual meat and potatoes of the video. That said, this is me, Mudahar, and I'm out.
Cool.
Last thing I'll say, because now I have to go. The gates of hell are opening up slowly. Someone said, is this the year of the crash out? Because we are literally seeing just a bunch of titans just falling by the fucking wayside. So maybe he's just falling off along with all of these other people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It really does seem to be the year of the crash out. Destiny, Vosh, fucking throw a damn dart. Everyone's crashing and burning.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And I just don't get it, man. Like, legitimately. Mudahar was, even though he was like, I don't know if milquetoast is the right word, even though he was alright, like, it's just he could have continued making his videos and nobody would have cared, but this is just like, he could be lying and actually needs the money. I guess that is a possibility too, I don't know.
Holy fuck, I swear to God, if it comes out that his company got so fucking mismanaged that he's buried in debt, I'm gonna laugh. I'm sorry.
Obviously, I hope not.
Oh, hey, look, the gate of hell is fully open now.
Well, I guess bye.
Oh, I don't know. What are your final thoughts on that video?
I mean, my opinion is, like, at least with the whole crashing out thing is, I think every content creator has an expiration date, especially when you've been in the game for so long.
Yeah.
Eventually the skeletons in your closet, because everybody's going to have skeletons in their closet. And nobody is perfect. And, you know, people will eventually dislike you and different stuff like that. So, like, it's just a matter of time. And there are ways to protect yourself, but like Destiny, Vosh, and I guess, you know, in this case, Muda does it himself. It just eventually spills out, especially when in the game for so long. There are people who I am genuinely impressed that have lasted as long as they did, but it's just, in my opinion, just a matter of time. And in this case, based off what I'm seeing with Muda, is that most of this seems self-inflicted, and I mean, granted, I guess all of it's technically self-inflicted because you're the one creating the skeletons.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, with Destiny, I haven't really looked too much into Destiny drama, but he was sending he was sharing revenge porn and stuff like that.
Yes.
He, you know, he's been cucked. He's openly a cuck, that type of deal. Like, that does terrible damage to your reputation. Vosh is Vosh. In that manner. Like, a lot of those are like despicable, awful things. With it, but with Muda, it just really seems like he was doing fine, and then all of a sudden he just backstabbed his friend, regardless if his friend's a good person or not. I'm not one of the judges, so I don't know him, but I've heard some bad things about him. And it just, like, this is no reason for this to happen. With Muda, and he, I know I said throughout stream, he just doesn't seem like he has got a backbone. He goes with the wind. He listens to his comments or has read it too much. Like, he doesn't have any standards, and he can't, you know, and at least he doesn't follow up with what he believes in. And I don't really have respect for those kind of people. So
agreed. I
that's
very much
kind
agree.
of like I don't have anything against him. Like I said, I barely know anything about him. From what I've seen, I just got no respect for this guy, and just, you know, everything he's doing is very self-inflicted.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. I think I think unfortunately he's just kind of walked through the internet just doing him. I think now people are just realizing, wait a minute, it comes back to the question. I think some people like oftentimes ask, hang on a moment, has he always been like this? Because people ask this with Ricada. Has he always been like this? Is this something that's just like brand new? And I think maybe to a lesser extent, yeah, he's probably always kind of been like thin-skinned, doesn't know how to like stand up for himself. But like to a bigger extent, I don't think a lot of people really recognize that like he didn't start out like this. It just kind of became this. And I think that's just confusing for some people. Especially since he's been doing so good. Yeah, I know for sure. What I think we'll do now is we'll go through some super chats. We'll read them. I don't know if you have, if you would like to mute yourself for a moment or whatever, so that you can read yours. I don't know how you want to do that.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm also gonna take a quick break, real quick, and then I can read my own, and then I guess we can kind of meet in the middle. It shouldn't take too long.
All right, sounds good.
So,
you let me know
yeah,
when
BRB.
you are done, and I'll unmute.
Okay.
Excuse me, chat. Okay. I gotta thank you, chat, for all of your support tonight. We are not done. We're gonna go for a little bit longer after this. But we are going to read the supas now. Again, we do have a current goal up if you want to give the Royal Yippee a bouncy ball. Here, I've got, if you want to see what you're donating to, I'll show you guys. Where's the resource channel? Oh, that's the bunny yippee. We won't see that one for a little while. So, if you guys are curious, this is who you're donating to. This is the Royal Yippee. Like I said, she wants a bouncy ball to play with so that she can entertain herself. I don't know. So, Donate for a bouncy ball, I guess. I don't know why you're putting jars in the chat. That's weird. Anyway, let's read through some of these here. Magma, thank you for the gift membership at the beginning of the stream. Magma for 5. Here's $500. Legit, 100% real. Now play it. It's a little off. It's a little off, but I appreciate that. Super Iron Bob, thank you for the 2. Back in my day, we demanded professional racism. Very accurate. Very, very accurate. And very, I think a lot of people just forget, especially those that are just not inside the world of normal people, that kind of shit exists, but people don't give a shit. They just don't care. So I don't know. I think Idubbbz forgot about that, or maybe just because he wasn't a normal person, he just didn't recognize that people can be normal and also not make it extreme. So, you know. Anyway, let's see here. Brother Malachai, thank you for the 5. Never wear the Sanchu medallion. You were cursed by the Tism and the Alabama crest. Christian sped his ruination to other lives like a plague, and that is accurate, yes. If you wear the medallion, you are screwed forever. This is why when somebody makes art of it with me, I will condemn it. I don't save it. I don't give it any attention. You're at risk of me not removing you or banning you or anything, but me ridiculing you for making that art. So I don't mess with it. So you know, just I won't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it. You know, all that kind of good shit. Anyway, Festiva for 2 says, watch, some things need to change. Farm lols. Yes, accurate. Then Mercenary for 5 says, or excuse me, Avenge for 2, so don't talk about it. Yes. Mercenary for 5 says, hey, use this for the yippee trampoline to escape jail. They could use it more than me. Also, I'm pressing charges on my attacker. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I hope that you were able to get justice for the attacker that attacked you earlier today that you told me about. It very sucks that happened to you. Again, Sly, thank you for the 5 gifted subs earlier today. And then Mercenary again for 5. This reminds me of Johnny Underwood. He deleted all his old stuff. When he pivoted, he went from creepy stuff reviews to making creepy indie videos. And there's nothing really wrong with pivoting your content. I think that if you are okay with the fact that you're going to lose viewers here, then you're going to be just fine. Some people aren't ready to accept that, which is why that I very, very confused when I see some people complain again. Like, when it came to Monica, who is another VTuber, she decided, and again, like, I don't mind that she decided to withdraw from her content and walk away basically. But like, she can't really get mad when people decide that they're just not interested in her anymore. And I oftentimes, and still to a lesser extent, pay attention, and when people show me, see that she still complains about people not watching her content. And it's just like, I'm sorry, you can't complain when you decide to change your content. Like, change your content. If you need to do it, change it. But like, don't complain when don't complain when people don't watch your content anymore, because they came to your content for one specific thing and you got rid of it. So, you know. Anyway, Wolf for 199, right? Sure, that's what they all say. Yeah, pretty much. Mercenary for 2. The Sonichu necklace is pure evil guy / don't joke. Yes, don't even joke about it. And then Wolfsbane for 2. He looks like he's a bender away from meltdown, and I agree. Mudahar does look like he's very close to it. So gotta pray for the dude, because he definitely needs it. Then Kusa for the 50. Oh, what is that? 50D. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you for the 50,000 D. Mudahar, idubbz, H383, Hassan, Destiny. I hate all of them. Only political news source I trust is Asmongold and Akko. Well, I would not trust me for all the way political news necessarily. I try to be as accurate as possible. As somebody who considers themselves as close as they can be to a fourth estate, I try to be as non-political as possible, but I will say that I'm not perfect, and you should obviously check out his multiple other sources as well. Although I do think that Asmongold is I'd say he's pretty alright. Anyway. I am gonna unmute now. Hello. Oh, she might still be muted. I don't know.
Give me like 1 more minute. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're totally fine. You're good.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Unless you want me to hear, because I have a couple more people to thank.
No. Go right ahead. Mute. I'll just tag me when you're done then.
Alright, sounds good.
Anyway, chat. Anyway. We got 1 or 2 other things to talk about tonight. I'm interested to see if there's anything you guys want me to comment on specifically. Feel like just drawing one would curse me. Yeah, don't do it. You ate my rice. That's a terrible idea. Don't do it whatsoever. Don't draw it with on people. It's a bad idea. Then Project Libertad for 5. Why did Trash Chase allow Hassan into their podcast again? Because people are fucking retarded. I don't know why they decided to let Hassan into their space, but it just shows me that like we can't trust these so-called individuals that know what they're doing, because they don't. They don't. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's very unfortunate because they really didn't need to do that. But they did, you know. They did. And now more people will dislike them for it. I don't think they realize, or maybe I don't know. I don't know if their audience is or is not like Hassan likers, but like a lot of people that like good anime are not. I think C-Dog is friends with him. That's what I'm going to assume. It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate in my personal opinion, because Hassan is somebody that will choke you out, not literally, but his political views will choke you out and take you down with him. I thought Trash Chase was an anime podcast. They are. That's what's the funny part, is they are an anime podcast. And yet they bring on Hassan. Avenge, thank you for the 2. I came for the funny octopus fake woman. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I've got Balatro on in the background. You know what? Give me that baseball card joker. Very much appreciated. Very first time I saw Hassan was on Trash Chase. I am sorry to hear that. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. We can't trust E-celebs. I agree. I literally forgot every name before I started my Twitter post the year of the crash out. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, she's good. All right, hello.
Buongiorno.
Hello. Here, I'm going to turn off the super sticker thing there. All right, chat. We're back. We're back. So, that was pretty much it for Mudahar. I really don't have that much more to add with him. If I were to summarize everything, I just think that Mudahar is a flip-flopper that doesn't really have any convictions, and because of that, I am not expecting him to do anything of value or any worth anytime soon. It's really just kind of unfortunate. I don't know, there's nothing much else I could add to that.
Oh, I pretty much agree from what I've seen, so.
Yeah. Chat was bringing up, so are you familiar with Trash Taste Podcast?
Never heard of it till today when there's that controversy with Hassan being on there. And I'm just like, Hassan doing Hassan things, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Trash Taste Podcast is 3 guys in the anime sphere. One or two of them are VAs, and they get around and decide to talk about anime and basically give their opinions. In a sense, their trash taste, which is funny because a lot of their takes are very trash taste, in my personal opinion. They've said a lot of things that a lot of people are just like, your takes are pretty dumb, and I don't agree with them. So they decided to bring on Hassan for their stream, which is kind of crazy in my personal opinion. And doesn't sound like a whole lot of people are very happy with that. So,
I mean, it's Hassan.
Yeah.
I don't blame him for not being happy with that.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
I know some clips floating around. We can, if you want to talk about it and watch it, I can probably find it relatively quickly.
Of the trash taste stuff? Yeah, for sure. We've only been going for
if
2.5
if you have
hours.
the Twitch stuff, as well. I know there was that possibly.
That was your topic, so I was gonna say we'll let you talk about that, and we'll kind of add on to it. But yeah, I'm down to talk about both. Again, we're good for a while tonight, so.
Okay. Let me see if I can find that Hassan thing real quick, because I'm all down to trash on Hassan, frankly.
Perfect.
Hassan, I can just, there we go.
In our chat. Just like Luffy, guys.
Oh, man.
Did he mention that during the Trash Taste podcast? Oh my gosh, that would be so horrible if he did that.
I have not. I haven't seen that part. The clip I've been seeing a lot is something about Blue Lock, which I know it's a soccer anime.
Okay.
And for some reason people are sharing around that clip. I haven't actually watched it myself. Because I don't know, maybe this is a bad thing to do, but I'm like, I see Hassan and I'm like, okay, it's just, I'm going to ignore because he's probably doing something stupid and retarded again.
Accurate, yeah.
And supporting terrorists and stuff like that. Oh god, I remember Kirsha played terrorist or streamer on her stream like a few months ago now, and it had like 40 some questions on there.
Mm-hmm.
And about 30 to 35 of the answers was Hassan.
Yes, I've played that game too. It's a very funny game.
Yeah. And I was sitting here like, holy fucking shit. Like, I knew Hassan was bad, but after watching that, I was just blown away. Like, how could you be... Like, the fact that there's more quotes of him saying terrorist things than there are actual terrorists, at least in the game, is... Oh my god.
Yeah, it was pretty insane.
Let's see. So the actual... I looked up their YouTube channel. It's an hour and 50 minutes long, so we're definitely not watching that. But the only clip I've been really seeing passed around is the whole thing about Blue Lock, so I guess I don't... Let me see if I can find that, maybe. Ooh. So I'm not really good at searching stuff live on stream completely.
No, you're fine.
It's only 30 seconds. I can just bring up the clip. It's only 30 seconds, so we can do that as a little filler thing.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Professional streamer at your service. Well, I have this set up correctly. No, I do not have this set up correctly. Coolio. Okay, so you should be able to see it. Let me know if you can see it or not.
Yep, give me one moment to pop it out. Oh fuck, it's on my other screen. Give me one moment.
No worries.
Alright, it is on.
Okay, hopefully the audio is good. As Lord knows, I'm not good with audio. So, let's see. So the caption is, Blue Lock is a boys love anime with soccer on the side, prove him wrong. Now, chat, I've never seen Blue Lock. I'm not a huge fan of, like, sports anime. I was obsessed with Haikyuu in high school, though. But, I don't know, it just usually doesn't, like, really click, so I just know it's a soccer anime. But let's see Hassan's opinion on this. Have you ever seen Blue Lock before?
I have not.
Okay, so I guess we're both gonna be fish out of water with this, but it's fine. We can laugh at Hassan regardless.
I'm literally a fish out of water,
Blue
but
Lock
yes.
is a boy love anime. The only part of Blue Lock that doesn't make it fully a BL, I guess, is that they don't kiss.
Boys love dudes get like gigarammed.
No. I get that.
Not
I get
all
that.
the time.
No.
Gigarammed?
Sorry, I just don't normally. I don't normally watch these guys because I legitimately think they have trash taste opinions, so I'm unfamiliar.
I I'm not okay. I'm not really into boy love either, but I've seen a couple of them. They have a couple of sex scenes, but they don't like get like busted up on the sidewalk like like.
Chat, you can't say blue
80s.
cock. Hassan said,
Oh,
"Can."
no audio of the video.
Oh, I could hear
crap.
it.
Oh, I heard this. My chat didn't have it. Thank God, there's no audio. Ah, shit. I hope you guys could. Okay, well, it's fine. There's subtitles on there.
We can hear
sorry,
it.
chat.
So.
My chat did it.
That is weird.
No, it's because I didn't put my application audio on. So,
They get like impregnated.
There's sometimes when you have two characters and they're like, "Why do I feel tension here? Why?
Yeah.
Why do I feel
always
some
kiss.
tension here?"
Okay, that's Blue Lock.
No, they don't have a whole scene about like his aromas.
Dude, they do. Blue Lock.
They do.
Okay. They do.
Reminder that some of the people that Hassan shields for would literally murder him in the streets for watching shit like that.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I don't know anything about this, but it's just they have. If they really have trash taste and it's a song on here, I'm going to assume whatever they're saying is not correct. I mean, there's one of the things that like makes me upset when it comes to some topics like this is that you could have two guys that are friends and not be gay.
Yeah.
Controversial, I know. And I know there's definitely like it's anime. There can be some innuendos and stuff like that. But like for example, Haikyuu, when I was really into it, like the fandom was obsessed with shipping characters. But that's typical Tumblr girl things, right? Anytime they see two guys, especially if they're rivals, they're going to ship them, and because it's gay, and it's just what they do. It is what it is. I did get involved with a lot of that too, so I'm not like I'm being a little bit hypocritical there, but like, I think I've grown out of that. I've maybe grown out. It's not the best phrase going around it, but like I moved on, I guess. But I guess it's just I'm gonna take their opinion as invalid regardless.
Yeah.
So that's basically what's all been like shared around with Hassan. It's just this clip with him with trash taste. Oh. Ah. There we go. Okay, I will unshare my screen real quick.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, and I also need to hide my screen on my end too. Whoops. Oh. Okay, give me one hot second. That is not what I wanted. Okay, so this is not perfectly set up. I wasn't exactly sure how long this would take with Muta stuff. But it came out yesterday, day before? Oh, this is 22nd, so I guess 3 days beforehand.
Yep.
That Twitch has changed their storage stuff.
They did. They've reduced it to 100 hours total.
Let me get this up there. Yeah. Okay. You should be able to see that.
Let me see. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm relatively new to this scene, and I am not the best with highlights and clips. I have 7 minutes of the 100 hours on their limit.
Mhm.
So when this came out, I did not understand the controversy with this. I have read a little bit into it, so I guess we'll read their little announcement here. So a new 100-hour highlights and upload storage limit. And you can go to their website for the full details. So the new limit will go into effect on April 19th, 2025. Unpublished and published highlights and uploads count towards one single 100-hour storage limit. less than 0.5% of streamers exceed 100 hours today and will be notified directly later today, plus get weekly reminders to manage storage before April 19th. So, okay, to start off with the first couple points, at least they're giving till the 19th. It's 2 months, and I guess spoiler alerts, a lot of people are saying that it's not enough time for how much content they have.
Yeah.
But it's still at least a 2 months notice. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Better than you have 2 weeks. But if you have, like, there's some person I saw has like 4,000 hours of highlights.
I know
And to
Philza has
download
6,000.
those hires.
I know Philza has 6,000 hours.
Oh wow. Like the amount of time it would take to like download that shit and then re-uploaded it probably on YouTube would take for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Especially if you have like my internet is feasible enough for like streaming and stuff like that, but to download that many VODs, that many hours, I mean not VODs, but highlights, stuff like that, it would take forever. But then the 5% of streamers exceeded the 100 hours thing. So at first, this is stupid of me, but I kind of took them on their word with the whole 0.5%, because I was thinking of myself being like, yeah, I clearly ignore this thing that I should probably use. You know, it makes sense that only 0.5% of streamers use it. But it looks like it's a little bit more than that. And it seems like they actually are considering people who just make Twitch accounts as kind of what the rumor is showing with this. Because it's very obvious, even people who, you know, are smaller and stuff like that, have hours upon hours of stuff with it.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's so this is something that I briefly talked about on Under the Tea. But like the thing that people need to recognize is Twitch is very harshly giving the opinion that they are not a platform for saving content. They are a platform for streaming and streaming only. Excuse me. And it's very obvious with the highlights limits that they are deciding to get rid of space. And I do believe that because of their increased costs, because of increased things that are going on with them, this is why they're doing it. It is not a good step. This is actually a step backwards, in my opinion, on everything that's going on. And so, because of that, it does not continue to bode well for Twitch, in my personal opinion. Like, I continue to tell people, go to YouTube as well, bitches. But, you know, a lot of people just, they're still going to be, oh my gosh, I got a partner on Twitch. And I don't see how people look at all these changes and say, wait a second, these are bad things that are going on. There's a bunch of bad shit going on. Why is there a bunch of bad shit going on? And so, I don't know, this is just another bad sign to me that Twitch is cooked.
Yeah, like, I mean, I never liked Twitch. I've always been the YouTube person, so actually learning how to work with Twitch for streaming has been an experience, to say the least. And, you know, I started out immediately multi-streaming. Like I said, I never liked Twitch. And it's just, maybe it's just the circles that I'm in, but I thought it was at least a well-known fact that Twitch is in the hole. Like, it's not profitable. It's barely limping on, and Amazon's just dealing with it. And so these changes, it makes sense from a business perspective because they have to cut the costs to even try to make it float. But they're just bleeding money out crazily. And you should not trust a company that is bleeding money and just the thread of fate is just leaning on Amazon with it. So, but that's my opinion as someone who doesn't even really like Twitch. I don't want to like YouTube either, but it's just YouTube I've always seen as a superior platform. Because, I mean, yeah, it doesn't really treat streaming as nicely as it does for actual videos, but it's made for saving these memories. It's made for videos. They've adapted to the live stream for a decent chunk. It's not perfect, versus Twitch is just purely for streaming. There's no growth in Twitch from purely streaming. Twitch is just there just to for me, just having a better chat is more fun. You get the emotes are better, you get the little sub badges, different things like that. It's more fun from the chat side of things, but not from the streaming.
No, I agree.
So, and then the other thing with our announcement too is check the new storage tracker on the video producer page, see how many hours you're using. Rolling out to all channels later today, 2/19, so the 3 days ago. If you're over the limit, download or export highlights and uploads you want to save before deleting them from Twitch before 4/19. Which I mean, you're obviously over the limit, so you have to download or export them. But you're just basically telling people to upload them someplace else. You're this to me just seems like they're just asking for people to migrate. Giving Kick more ammo, giving YouTube more ammo. It's just they're just burning themselves down for this, because why would you stay on Twitch for just streaming when you can't grow on Twitch, when YouTube does this so much better, even if the streaming is a little bit less than ideal? It's still better across the board with things. And they're just straight up telling, get the fuck out. Well, why?
Yeah, my apologies.
And then,
excuse me. Go ahead.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think we just need to be done after we talk about this.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
we can
getting
cut
tired.
it short.
No. Let's finish talking about this, but yeah.
Yeah. And then if you're still over 100 hours after April 19th, then we will be getting deletes and highlights and uploads for you, starting with your least viewed highlights. Which, I don't know, least viewed, I feel like it'd be a little bit bad, because if your new highlight is the least viewed and you happen to go over the 100 hours, well, that kills it immediately. It's just punishing people for using their systems. And as somebody mentioned in my chat, the problem is they block clipping for any more than until you get below 100 hours. So you can't even clip your stuff. You can't do anything with your content until you get under 100 hours. And then you have to go through your 100 hours and figure out which was the last one over and over and over again. For people who have been long-term streamers and have been on the platform forever, it's a endless cycle. So I'm grateful that I just got 7 minutes, because holy shit, I'm glad I didn't invest my time into this.
Yeah, I got 5 hours.
It's the same thing. They're burning their creators for no reason.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should say no reason. But they're not. If they're struggling because they can't make money, then they're not giving their creators a way to start making money. They need to figure out. They need a better financial manager or something like that, because they already take so much as it is. I don't know what Twitch's money pit is. I'm very curious what it actually is, because we might need to try to close that.
I don't know. I really don't. Again, every single year, let's see, 3 or 4 years ago when the pandemic was still going on, I was convinced that Twitch was going to close, and I'm still convinced Twitch is going to close. The only difference now is they're making more moves that make it even more obvious. A lot of people don't know that Amazon has everything that is useful from Twitch. They've taken Twitch and created their own streaming service. That's what Kick runs off of. And so when it comes down to it, what does Twitch really have to offer? There's a little bit of extra money that you can get from the platform, but beyond that, there really isn't a whole lot. They need new management. They got new management, and the new management sucks ass. His name is Dan Clancy.
He'd rather just look at titties on the front page than do anything.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, I'm expecting Twitch to die. I was with the whole VTuber. Maybe it was a little bit too optimistic, but with the whole VTuber drama that happened a few months ago, which I know is constant VTuber drama, but there's one particular with the whole hip window stuff that was a really big deal. And then just the basically their different standards for VTubers when it came to clothing. And then Kick came around and it's yeah, we love VTubers. And I thought this would be the end of an era for Twitch, because if they take the VTuber community, that would just like, I feel like that would do a huge blow to Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if like Kick completely fucked it up, or people are just unwilling to switch, which is very possible, maybe both, something along those lines. But I was like, yes, this is it, this is kill Twitch, you know, we'll at least get close to it, right? And nothing happened. In fact, I've
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go.
All I was gonna say is I believe that Kick is just a slow burn, and it's still gonna continue to grow because of them being their own money pit. But otherwise, I don't know, man. I think that some people are just retarded and refuse to move to another platform. And I know that when it comes to Twitch streamers, a lot of them are too retarded to move to another platform.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to like demonize anybody, because obviously we use Twitch too, but the put all your eggs in one basket never made any sense to me. Even before I started streaming, it just made sense to multi-stream, because you can get to, like, you know, more people be able to watch, and then you know, much as I'm shitting on Twitch, YouTube has its problems too, and now Twitter's been able to live stream, even though it's not perfect. There is Kick, obviously. Like, there's so many more avenues of potential that exist, and I just don't understand why people don't use them. Like, it's not that difficult to get set up, and that's saying as someone who's a massive fucking retard with tech issues every single stream, which this one very shows that. Like, it's, I don't know. I'm not like a super huge fan of Kick. I stopped streaming there because I can only have, due to my internet, I can only really stream to 3 places before it wants to kill itself. And I stopped streaming the Kick, went to Twitter, because I was just not happy with how Kick was going, which I kind of feel bad, because I do want to support them, because I do see them as a better alternative to Kick. They just, Twitch, they just need to do more improvements, and obviously streaming there is a good way to allow them to have more improvements. But it's just didn't really exactly work out, and Twitter is doing better for me, even though it's also not perfect. So I feel like if they spent if they're able to, but both Twitter and Kick just need to spend a little bit more money on their streaming side of things, if they can afford to, and I feel like they would be a good competitor against Twitch. Just obviously have to make the people move from there.
I agree. I think that will slowly just, you know, happen over time. I think, well, I don't know. Kick is kind of in the place where they don't really need to do anything, because they're just kind of there. And all they need to do is just kind of outlast Twitch, I guess. But, like, I don't know, they really don't need to do a whole lot, because they're just Twitch with less bannings, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, their policy is as much better. I mean, if you actually read the thing, it still has things like hate speech and different things like that, but they don't really utilize it. But obviously, they could bite people one day, but it's nice that it's just kind of there as a band-aid. My issues are just minor issues that was just like some back-end stuff. I use Restream to multi-stream, and it's just not really integrated properly with Kick. And then my biggest gripe was, and Kirsch also talked about this too, was how they constantly, even if you're just chatting, they put you in the VTuber category, and that really annoyed me.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like, if you're a VTuber, they automatically put you in the VTuber category. They have a spin specifically for VTubers. Now, this is going to sound kind of weird, but I don't really like it, because obviously people have some problems with VTubers, which is fine. You can like whatever you want to like. But there have been a lot of people with at least the content that I go over and be like, I never liked VTubers before, but then I watched you and I like VTuber. I like you, even though you're a VTuber. And if you put them in the VTuber box,
they'll never go over there.
The people who already dislike VTubers are not going to check them out, even if their content's really good. Not saying my content's really good, like specifically, but like, you know what I mean. Like in this thing, and it just locks them in. And it's such a small category over there too. Like just chatting is the bread and butter for Kick, like it is over in Twitch. And but you get shafted into the VTuber thing. And that was annoying to me. And then I did watch Kirsta's video on Kick and her problems with him, even though she is a bigger creator over there, because it's Kirsta, and how they screwed her over and were fighting with her live on stream. And I was just like, I don't like this anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's like maybe things can be better, but they either need to. I don't want to say listen to the audience more, because to me, it looks like they're seeing what Twitch does and just tries not to do that, which is good. But when it comes to people actually on their site giving recommendations, they don't really seem to listen to those, just from my observation. So I don't hate them or anything. It's just they really do look like they're just waiting for Twitch to fall instead of actually doing anything to improve.
Well, they don't really need to do a whole lot anyway, because the entire site is fueled by the gambling that takes place over on Stake. So they really don't. Sorry, Kick, but that is literally just. That is the case. But that's all they do. And so they don't have to do that much, if that makes sense. Excuse me. And so, should they care? Yeah, it'd be nice if they did, but I don't think they're going to.
Yeah. That's an unfortunate thing. Like, I understand, but I'm just like, you could care. So, I guess to go over this more, this limit does not apply to storage of past broadcasts, VODs, or clips. Only content classified as highlights or uploads, and/or uploads, will need to be deleted to meet this limit. So, I mean, that's at least good for the VOD side of things. If they got rid of VODs, and clips, that would probably actually kill the platform, I would imagine. But the highlights and uploads, I know I didn't even really know you could upload to Twitch, but based off this reaction, that definitely looks pretty bad. Then they're rolling out filters and the video producer later today, which was 2/19, to let you sort your highlights and uploads by length, video count, and date created to decide which content to save and delete. Which is better than nothing than say get fucked, delete your stuff. But still. Editors can help you download, export, and delete your highlights and uploads. And why? Highlights haven't been effective for viewer discovery and account for less than 0.1% hours watched on Twitch. Managing storage costs helps invest in better viewer engagement tools like clips and the mobile feed. With this last point, I mean, there's really no I already said this before, but there's really no discovery on Twitch as it is.
No.
So if they're really going to be using this money better for viewer engagement, it better be for the discovery on Twitch. There's nothing there for discovery. So you like, I know a lot of VTubers got popular due to TikTok, and they just rely on that because it is a good place to promote yourself.
Yeah.
And so, okay, well that's you problem, Twitch. And point% of hours watched on Twitch. That part I don't know. I don't really. I don't watch really content on Twitch. In fact, I think I watch you the most on Twitch whenever I raid into you, because it's easy how it just transitions from my stream to your stream. That's like it. And so, but they already essentially, I guess, lied about the 0.5% of streamers exceeding the 100 hours. But I'm very curious if that's truly 0.1% of hours watched on Twitch. But I don't know. Like I said, I understand where they're coming from a business perspective, but they're killing themselves.
Oh, we thank you for the 2, Nor. I know Leaflet was 7 times over the limit. I know Leaflet. She's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know her, but I think that she's cool.
Okay, yes, that's it. Apparently, somebody in my chat says the whole idea of highlights was to save certain VODs forever. I didn't realize you can you really, I didn't know that. But this is my ignorance of how Twitch works really comes in. Because I've seen highlights before being in between 10 to 40 minutes, which kind of surprised me. But I never really seen anything that was 4 hours long. But I know people talked about subathons and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know vaguely of that. I didn't know that was the purpose though.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, if you want to, end the stream here, because I know you had work today, so we can do that.
Noor, thank you for the 2 again. This one is for the ball. Thank you for smashing the goal. I appreciate it. The Royal Yippee will get herself a bouncy ball. So,
Hope she has fun with that. Takes you to the beach.
Yeah. I'm gonna be done, chat. I'm kind of really exhausted. Let's see. I'm gonna raid Leon. Leon's a cool guy. Chat, I will maybe stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going on Hypnotic. That's pretty cool. And so I will not be on tomorrow night, at least at the normal time. If I am, it'll be a little bit before. For the Yippies, yes, for the Yippies. I wanted to thank you again for coming on tonight. I very much appreciate it. Always fun. Always a pleasure.
And thank you for having me on again. It was lots of fun collabing with you.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, be nice to do it again.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I'll keep you in the mind for the future. Anyway, chat, I will see you later. Until